Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, there's not a whole lot to talk about. We're gonna make do, though. Let's see what we talk about.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm an adequate amount of rain in the morning on trees and grass. I've made do.
It's not necessarily rain. Usually it's condensation.
Oh, yeah, but it's typically that sort of malaise I get you. Yeah. What was
This is not condensation.
No, you're not consenting to
This
me
is
at all.
condescending.
Oh, yeah. I picked that up.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to Google
Yeah, I
that.
kind of felt like talking to my dad.
I'm so sorry. We started darkly. So we might as well keep that going. We're in an interesting mood this week, I feel. Carlos, how are you doing? You haven't said much yet.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
That's good. Why are you lying? Obviously, you're not doing all right. We've had a fucked up couple days. We had a hotel try to cancel on us.
Yeah, we'll find out if our hotel is still okay when we get there this week.
Check on Twitter to see if we're actually at Otakon this weekend. Yeah. So it's been weird. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened in the past couple days that we've been trying to figure out. We're all sort of like high tension and somehow low tension at the same time. I'm in a weird place. I assume we all sort of feel kind of similar in that, but either way.
I'm between jobs, and my new job may or may not be working.
Yeah, there's also that. So there's a lot happening right now. There's just stress in the air. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to start off with something that's a little sadder, well, frustrating, upsetting, angering, sad. And that is that Shylily Clips, a YouTube channel, has been deleted by YouTube themselves. Now, if you'd like to see a little bit more context, the creator of the channel is at JustPierreTW on Twitter. They're the account holder. And they received an email or a message either way from YouTube, I believe 5-6 days ago at the point of recording, informing them that the YouTube channel was deleted for impersonation of another person. That's what impersonation is, I suppose. Mm-hmm. In this case, it was impersonation of Shylily.
How dare they?
Even though clearly in the description of the YouTube page, it said that this was not Shylily's account and that it was not affiliated with her. It just posts clips. That was the whole point of the account. I've watched clips on this channel before, believe it or not. It's a good clipping channel. Just Pierre filed a, hey, what the hell message back to YouTube and has not heard back as far as I'm aware. They might have at this point developing stories and all that.
I mean, generally, the only way to ever get any attention from YouTube help is to literally go externally on another social media and message them and hope that you're big enough that they care.
And that's what this person has done, is they've atted YouTube. And in doing that, Shylily herself also chimed in and added YouTube and was just like, this person works for me.
Oh, no.
This is pretty shitty.
Guys, tragic news. There's an impersonator of Porcelain Maid on YouTube. Porcelain Maid Clips.
Report. I'm
reporting that fucker. That's insane.
Oh, my God. What would Jewel think?
Very upset.
It's... Clippers are the backbone of the VTubing industry. I'm pretty sure. It's like artists, riggers, clippers.
We have taken down Super Chats for impersonating a good podcast.
Oh, no. It's too accurate. I need my...
I don't know. What do you think, Connor?
Ina. I need Ina. That's what I need. Comfort Ina. It's... I don't know. This is such a weird thing to have happen, especially when the person themselves then comes forward and is like, that's not what happened, YouTube. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This is just a weird one. It's upsetting. I'm not sure if this was an automatic takedown, but it doesn't feel like it. This feels manual in intent. if nothing else.
I don't know, because like 99% of everything on YouTube is automatic.
I know, right?
Yeah, YouTube has always been the forefront of let's automate as much of our moderation as possible, which is always good. You always want your human-facing HR system to be as robotic as possible. And typically what will happen in these situations is something that normally isn't tagged because it's not bad, it's not wrong, will get tagged because an AI goes, the same thing happened to us. We don't deserve as many views as we have. Mm-hmm. So the same thing that benefited us tagged this normal ass person doing something they're allowed to do. It went in front of a person with no context. They looked at it and they said, it's probably not Shylily. And then they deleted it. Like extreme decisions based on bad info.
Pretty much.
Part of the problem with that too, speaking of, tagging, is that a lot of these kinds of cases, there is no way to actually tag or flag your account for these kinds of things. It's kind of like, I remember, speaking of Connor, a few years ago, many years ago, early in his YouTube career, he actually had every single video on his entire channel flagged for copyright because he used a song in it. He paid for the rights to use the song and got flagged. And he just had to mute the song out of all of his videos because there was no way, there was nothing in YouTube at the time anyway to claim that you owned or had the rights to the song.
Yeah, that era was fucking insane. I remember when some guy copywritten the sound of crickets.
Yeah.
And he just fucking took down every camping video on the planet.
I mean, all right, full disclosure, we, as a channel, have a video on it that has a copywritten song that we got permission to use from the website that owns it. All we had to do was offer attribution.
Yeah.
Which we offered. It's in the description, exactly in the same way the website told me to do it. It still got hit with copyright.
Nice. Oh, we didn't make any money off that one.
Oh no, we didn't make money. We have never made money on this channel. This channel has. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again for clarity's sake because there's a lot of new people here. Hey, how's it going? We have never made money on this podcast. I doubt we ever will, and that's fine. That's not what it's for.
We don't look like money-making people.
What am I, Ludwig? Yeah, so it's one of those things where, going back to the Shylily Clips part of this, it's been a week without action, basically. Even though the person has disputed it, and Shylily chimed in and was just like, hey, at YouTube, what the fuck? All of this stuff is... There's just nothing that's been done to fix or remedy the situation for the person that just had their shit yoinked by YouTube. And so I guess the first question is, why did this happen now? Like, is it just that the YouTube algorithm got a twitch in its eye and was just like, it's that guy, and like attacked him?
It has to be that. The algorithm's been like confusing on purpose since it happened. Like, we don't know what happens to us. We still don't get it.
I know. It's really, especially in the past, I don't know, 2 months or so, just things have gone a little wonky on YouTube. They must have updated the algorithm in some way.
But they do. I mean, they changed the numbers.
The algorithm.
The almighty algorithm. So, yeah, that sucks. I don't know how to fix that situation.
Yeah. I guess the only thing that can be said at this point is, like, I don't know if there's a community thing that can be done even, because, like, if YouTube isn't going to respond whenever Shylily says something, what are they going to respond to? Now, granted, she's not like a YouTube personality. She's more
on Twitch, but she still has a big YouTube presence.
Yeah, and she has enough Twitter followers that if she @s YouTube, they're probably going to see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I guess I just wanted to talk about this because it fucking sucks.
She almost has 1 million subs on her official channel on YouTube, so I think that's like getting support range.
Yeah, you'd imagine, right?
Yeah, that's definitely more than enough.
I guess, and I'd say the other thing, I guess, is if this opens this up to happening to other YouTube channels that are clippers, that's pretty fucked, because Shylily Clips existed for 2 years before the algorithm caught them and tore them in half. And now we've got like VTube Tengoku, who I've been watching for 4 years plus, you know. We've got all these other clippers. That's the one that always comes to mind for me, because that's one of the clippers I watch like every video they put up. But there's a lot of great clippers out there. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of them. We talked to one in the comments a few weeks ago. And that was J2E Clips. And so this really is just upsetting and disturbing, because who's going to be next is the next question that's really floating in the air. Mm-hmm. It's sort of, clipping channels have been around for years now. is this going to be the end of them? Which is horrifying to think about.
I really think this one could probably be best chalked up to as a fluke. If a second one happens, that's when I'll be really concerned. Mm-hmm. This one, it sucks that this happened, and it frankly should be undone.
I'm going to be honest. There's no way that this goes too far. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, they deleted a channel that rakes in massive amounts of views. YouTube does not want to have their automated system going in and deleting massive amounts of views from the platform.
Yeah, and I'd say that most of the general clip channels are probably safe because they don't focus on a single personality, whereas Shylily Clips was dedicated to one person.
Yeah.
So anybody that's doing multiple VTuber clipping and things like that is probably much safer in this regard.
Yeah. At least from the impersonation side.
At least, yeah, that won't be the reason they get taken down. So, this really sucks. I just wanted to talk about it for a couple minutes and say that it sucks, and I hope this gets resolved in a good way, and that Just Pierre gets their shit back. Basically.
It's such a weird thing to happen too, because it's like the reverse of Twitch. Like YouTube has this problem with taking down stuff for like copyright and impersonation, and then Twitch doesn't really have much of a clipping ecosystem. Instead, they just have moderators that just kind of nobody knows who they are, and they ban whoever they feel like. So it's like the complete opposite problem, where like Twitch loses like real people, and YouTube loses like the clippers.
It's two sides of a stupid coin. That's what it is.
Heads or tails.
Who's going to lose today?
Me. It's always me.
So there you go. If nothing else, tweeting at Just Pierre and being like, hey, that really sucks, bro. I'm sorry that happened is like, reply to their post, try and signal boost it. Do whatever you can.
Try and tell YouTube they messed up politely.
Yeah. Don't be a jerk about things, obviously.
Write a letter to Nintendo telling them to localize Mother 3.
We're going to get that localization someday, guys.
eToy saw your letters. I saw it in the documentary movie. I saw it at MagFest. He read them. He loves you. It's Nintendo's fault. Damn you, Reggie.
Reggie could have done better.
I know. This is the first time I've ever had a platform. Look at me, Reggie. I know what you did, and you did it on purpose. That's all.
Earthbound Origins, really?
At least we got that.
That's true. That was nice. You know what else is nice? Balls.
I'm salivating.
So you're making salads? Is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm drooling for those balls. Right in front of my salad.
Let us scratch that ball itch in your heart. Let's go and talk about some balls.
Y'all should
Balls,
do that.
balls. Specifically, the Balls Cup tournament, hosted by Briette Cookie Box.
That was the weirdest segue I've ever been a part of.
Good. Did you know that like the creator of Segway is one of the people that was killed by his own inventions?
You mean the Segway?
Yeah, the Segway scooter. Yeah, he rode one off a cliff and died. That's how the creator died.
That's foreboding.
Isn't that kind of fucked up?
We probably should stop making those.
He gave the world the gift of hilarious Paul Blart mobility.
He died before he saw his creation reach fruition.
He was killed by his very thing that he made. Unlike...
The Segway sucks twice now!
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm going for awkward segues today.
Briette Cookie Box?
Yes, it was a... have you seen those marble racing videos?
Oh, yes.
It was that, but digital.
Yeah, I've watched Vinny do this. Vinny
Yeah.
Vine Sauce.
It was pretty cool. She collected 32 of your favorite VTubers.
32.
32. Would you like me to list them? Too bad. I don't want to.
Where's the list? Where's the list? Where's the list? Where's the list?
It's in my photo gallery.
Okay, never mind.
But it was hosted by Bree.
Okay, I'll do a check real quick for names off the top of my head. Rin Penrose.
No.
Okay.
It's a shame you didn't say Pastoroni Ravioli.
I never would have said that name. That's a made-up name.
Every name is a made-up name, Cameron.
Okay, Charles.
Why would you call me by my middle name?
I'm just so good at guessing today.
I didn't know
that was your middle name.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got the guessing gene. Go buy a lottery ticket. I'll help
Go buy
you.
guess jeans. It was casted. We had casters, people chatting and talking about the action as it occurred. One of them was Domo. He is a YouTube content creation man. He talks about VTubers and interviews them. Like you, or you, maybe even me. And also Kiri Kilovolt, who's of Globy fame.
That's how you learned of it.
Yes, she's a VTubing racing giraffe. All right, I'll go over a few of the contestants. And I'm not going to tell you what places they came in, even though that's what I'm reading off, because, go watch the stream. Enjoy it yourself. Partake. But you had Poco, Raccoon, you had Pillow Deer, you had Alicia Delantano, you had Alias Anono, you had Umi Kyoku, you had Cozy, Elias Stellaria, Miri Sapphire, Ashton Martin. I'm going to throw in some I don't know. Like Maeve Kagekiri. Never heard of that one. That's a cool name, though. I like it. Pippa Pebblesworth was there. Miri Sapphire. Snoozy Chew. I'm going to go through the whole list, aren't I?
Yeah.
Chio Chompy.
Chio Chompy.
Chio Chompy.
Chio Chompy. There's a bunch of great folks, frankly. DK Graves. There's literally 32 VTubers in this.
I'm literally 32 VTubers.
It's like a 3-hour stream of them racing their balls. Bonnie Barkswell was in it, believe it or not.
What a surprise.
The ball chasing hound herself.
VTubers, this is an open call for a collab I'm willing to do. 10 of you get in a Discord call with me, and I go buy groceries, and you tell me what I must do. Disco Elysium, but with VTubers.
Do we have a monetary cap on this? Because otherwise you're buying lobster and steaks.
Yeah, hard budget of $100.
There you go.
You're buying the entire stock of ramen.
But they have to argue over it.
Oh, you need 3 VTubers into this?
Yeah, there needs to be enough to argue in the voice chat. So I'm walking through the grocery store and I hear, get that. No, that sucks. And I had the guy approaching, excuse me, sir, do you need help? I don't know what they want.
The voices, they won't stop.
They keep talking about raviolis and pregnancy pills. They say they can refire my engines.
I'm going to be real with you. There are some VTubers that have enough voices in their head that it will be 3 people arguing with just them. So I can pick a few out if you just want one person.
The Yap Chamber.
Oh my God. Send him to the Yap Chamber.
It must be done, my lord.
I will give one spoiler because I thought it was great, and that is the first race was won by Alicia Delantano.
That's our girl. That's our fucking girl.
That's our girl.
That's our girl.
Proud.
I saw.
Yeah, it's a really good stream.
I saw after this that Bree posted on Twitter. It's like, I can't believe it. It's been several hours after the tournament. The stream is still fully monetized, guys.
They were making ball jokes immediately. It was great. I loved it. Very, very funny. So there you go. It's a fun stream. Normally we do that during stream moments of the week or whatever, but honestly, not a whole lot of stuff that has happened this week. It's kind of nice. It's been quiet. We've just had some cool, fun things. So that's basically the vibe of the podcast.
I got a couple big announcements that coming up. We'll be going over those.
That's true. We do have a few big things. We had one big thing that happened today that was really cool that we can talk about too. But yeah, for the most part, it's just here's some cool stuff that happened this week. It's kind of nice in its own way.
Yeah.
And some big things to look forward to. But no more looking forward to balls. Those are in the past now.
Oh no.
Not maybe next year.
Maybe
they'll make it an annual event.
Fair. We did have a big tournament though. FaZe Connect did their FaZe Showdown tournament, playing Idol Showdown.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about this, Carlos, because I'm not quite sure that I watched any of this.
I watched some of it. Because it was about 5 to 6 hours of content.
This was across, 2 different nights or something they did?
It was 3 days.
3 days, okay.
3 days!
It's because day 1 was actually a community tournament.
Okay.
They had, community involvement. And the actual stream for it was the top 8 contestants participated.
Do you have a hard date from when this happened? I'm curious.
It's been within the last 3-ish days.
Friday, Saturday,
Okay.
Sunday, I believe.
I was just curious if they tried to do this the same time as Evo. Because that'd be the worst time to stream fighting games.
That's true. That would be a very bad time to do that.
Sorry.
Well, day 1 was community, day 2 was round 1, and then day 3 was the finals.
The finals.
So, from a little bit I did see of this, there was very, very drastically different skill levels in this tournament.
You don't say. Are you telling me these aren't professional fighting game players?
I watched Irie introducing like before it happened, and she's like, "I signed up for this, guys. They told everybody when they emailed us when they were looking for people, there is no skill level requirement to enter.
There is a skill level requirement to win.
You think that?
Is this your first time at the FCG?
Irie,
What's a fighting stick?
Irie entered with 0 experience and took 4th place.
Nice. Nice.
There you go.
I'm just pressing buttons.
I don't get what's hard about this. Just absolute beginner's luck.
Okay, but legit though. I listen to a podcast where they talk about fighting games. An unironic strategy. This is a real strategy. Is you go against people who have practiced, and then you put the weirdo in. It's like the guy who practiced goes, "Okay, that's Ryu. I know what Ryu does." And the guy who's never played goes, "Hula." It's like, what the fuck's this Ryu doing?
They can't anticipate it because they're not playing on the level they expect.
Yeah, so if you're not at the level where you accurately read other people, and this weirdo's doing weird shit and just pushing buttons, you're fucked.
I'll say this. Irie, she lost. She almost took 3rd place, and the person she lost to was the person that took 1st place.
Yep.
And she almost won. She lost 3-2.
Oh,
Poor
And
Irie.
and the only reason she lost is because she didn't actually know what she was doing. She picked Pakora and she just spammed the entire time.
fucking zoners.
amazing. I will say that my fighting game. I hate fighting games. I'm awful at them. I went to a convention at one point with a friend of mine, and we sat down in the gaming hall at I think it was Arcana Heart 3 Love Max was the game.
Okay.
It's a fighting game.
I think I've seen that one before.
It was pretty fun, actually. I got my ass handed to me because the person I was playing had one attack that was really fast and just grabbed my character and basically slammed them into the ground 8 times. I had no idea what the block button was, or I could have stopped it from happening. I got up, my friend sat down and absolutely trounced them and was like, "You need more than one move." Because he actually enjoys fighting games. I'm awful. I liked Soul Calibur 2 on the GameCube because I could play as Link. That is my entire fighting game experience, basically.
Sometimes it works though, because I remember specifically, completely random, Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Fate of Two Worlds.
I don't know any of the
right?
characters from it at all. I remember watching a live stream on Twitch when this game came out. And the guy that I was watching, people were just furious at him.
Oh.
He picked like a big character that had a 1 button across the screen laser spam. Sentinel.
Oh, who's the fucking brain guy?
MODOK. Okay.
He picked Sentinel. He hit top 5 global doing that.
Yep. Sentinel was so bad when they released Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the redo, where it adds more characters. Sentinel got nerfed into the dirt. Sentinel is like a shit tier character because he's one of the characters that solves the game. So he's just not popular at these fighting games, like Mad Knight and Brawl.
Instaban.
Yeah, I know. If you pick him, the tournament's over. You won it.
Yeah. That was my buddy was playing as MODOK in whatever the Xbox 360 one was, and this was back in the golden era of like people just raging online. So he was MODOK, and like he was getting his ass kicked, so he just retreated to the corner and kept using Psionic Blaster, and like just literally he was at half health and he just killed the other guy, and then the other then he did it again. And then I got an Xbox message. Boop, boop, you know?
Yeah.
And just instant, like as soon as the match was over. And it's just the guy throwing like slurs. And being like, takes a big man to sit in the corner and shoot fucking lasers.
You should literally just reply Psionic Blaster.
That's what happened. And then he grabs the controller and just fucking starts typing Psionic Blaster in all caps and sends it back. Just immediately, no thought, no fucking anything. Just, I guarantee that guy had a fucking stroke. Oh my
I
god.
fucking love Marvel vs. Capcom.
I hate fighting games. Because I'm the guy that has the stroke.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the guy on the other end being like, going fucking Super Saiyan. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways, I hate fighting games. Was this fun to watch at least, though?
It was. It was very interesting. They gave lots of awards at the end. They congratulated Ame for having no experience whatsoever, practicing like crazy, and hitting top 3.
Hell yeah.
They should have just
That's a good hamster.
They should have let the winner of the community round into the company.
He did get to participate again.
Nice.
They had some extra matches at the end where the winner had to face Rhea, who was hosting it. Because Rhea was apparently also like, she was extremely good at it. She said she wasn't anymore. She was out of practice.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
And she also had handicapped herself. She had to pick random for her character.
Did she win, Carlos?
No, she got destroyed.
Damn. Okay, new rando doing good.
She all of the showcase matches she did, she got characters she didn't know how to play.
All right. All I have to ask, she said she's out of practice. Genuine question. Has she ever streamed or played FF14?
I have no idea.
She's out of practice, but not retired. FF14 is unironically called the fighting game retirement home. It's where you go if you get arthritis and you can't play fighting games anymore. I'm not even kidding. The fighting game community will just call it that on purpose.
There's one thing I want to point out, and then a story I want to tell.
Yeah.
Amy, who is a hamster, they all got custom animations in the Idol Showdown style, and hers was a microwave popping open, and her jumping out.
Oh, that's bad.
It's really bad, but really funny. I loved that. More, please. Second thing, that is the fighting game retirement home.
Yes.
It's Final Fantasy XIV. When I was in college, I played the game that was a retirement home, which was World of Tanks. I was the youngest person on that game by 4 decades.
So what got you into tanks, Sonny?
That's basically what it was. Like, I would be in the chat talking to people, and someone would be like, yeah, I gotta go to work, I'm 47. Or like, I'm 56.
World of Tanks is for 3 people. People who watch World War II documentaries, retired people, and people who don't have enough insider info to reach Edward Snowden levels. You're just a little short, but you know how they built them.
That's where the War Thunder folks hang out.
Oh, I fucking love.
Just another leak of confidential documents. Oh, what did War Thunder do this time?
I saw like someone post. Sorry, way off topic. Someone's writing a tank isekai, and they're only going to update it every time War Thunder leaks more tank designs.
That's phenomenal.
And they're going to incorporate the tank that got leaked with excruciating detail.
Related topic.
This is a great episode.
I have a tank dating sim called Panzermädels in my Steam library.
fucking despise it.
I streamed it a couple months ago. As is the traditional route of my life, I ended up with the yandere character because she was pushy, and I was like, attention, thank you.
How is it? How is a tank yandere?
She's Russian.
Oh, I take it back. Sorry. Thank you, Carlos, for telling us about the fighting game tournament. Is there anything else you'd like to mention about it?
I mean, it was just a really good tournament. Rhea also had to fight. Besides the person that took first, she got to fight the person that won the fan tournament too, and the person that won the fan tournament played Sakura and literally just played with her the entire match.
Oh, that's the worst feeling when someone locks in as the control.
It's like when someone beats you as Dan. That's the only thing I know about fighting games. Tell me I did good.
You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. The character that is yandere, by the way, in Panzermädels is IS-2, which is actually my favorite tank from World of Tanks as well.
Well, I guess it's good to know you'd fuck it.
It's got that ass.
Jesus Christ
Got
almighty.
a big deck, you know what I mean?
I'm converting to Christianity. I've had enough of you degenerates.
Oh my god. All right.
It was a good tournament.
That's good. I was going to say, is there anything else you'd like to say about the tournament?
No, I mean, you mentioned the hamster thing. I was like, oh, offensive jokes. I mean, they only made a handful of putting Irie in the hospital jokes too. So
yeah, that's usually how that would go, I imagine. Each one of them did get their own custom model and animation, which was really cool to see through them all.
They got to keep their little custom little assets that they had made for the tournament.
Well, that's cool. So hopefully they get to use those in the future too then.
Yeah. Very entertaining. I highly recommend it.
Hell yeah, check it out. Right now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Houshou Marine had a 3D live.
A fucking hoy, bitches.
This is breaking news for us. This happened on the same day that we're recording. So it's a Tuesday. Curious. We're going to talk a little bit about it. Tell me about how this started off, Carlos.
All right. It had a cute little animation of her and her gen mates just building a little ship and preparing that for the actual show. So, I mean, it's kind of expected. Marine always goes super, super high effort in all of these, especially when we're going to talk about her new video later on.
Oh God, yeah.
Holy
we're gonna
fuck.
get into that.
But yeah, she had a lot of super high profile guests for this too. It's like it's weird to say whenever she has Kobo on, and Kobo is just like an average guest for her.
Yeah, we've got some of the all-timers, basically, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
So, Himehina.
Himehina is the duo, Japanese duo that we've mentioned occasionally before. They've done collabs with Hololive before. They're pretty big. They're independent, I believe.
Yes. 930,000 subscribers on Twitch. Pretty darn big. Real.
The musician. She was actually there, physically.
Actual real musician.
Confirming Marine is real.
And P. Maru.
P. Maru, who has almost as many subscribers as Marine.
And it's the first time I've ever heard of her.
Today released a cover of a Marine song, I do believe, as well.
For her burp.
Is phenomenally popular already, doing banger numbers on that.
I had never even heard of her. I looked her up, and she makes mostly short form videos. She doesn't really. I don't think she even streams.
There's 5 streams on her YouTube, so not a ton.
She might stream on another site, but I don't know.
That would not really be surprising. It could be Nico, or is that still a thing? I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Or Billy or something, one of the other big streaming sites. Could be Twitch for all I know. Hell.
Or Kick.
Oh God, she's a Kick.
A strong Japanese audience in Kick.
We also had the regular folks that you might expect more often, such as Kobo, Noel, Pecora, and Flair.
Yeah.
All also. 3 of them being her gen mates. So, the songs. Ill, is that the name of the song, or is this Roman numeral 3?
I think it's Roman numeral 3. I've never called it Ill
idea.
once. It's the first song. Fun story. I saw this, and I saw Kobo, and I thought, Kobo's pretty big. This is probably the end of it. I probably missed most of it and clicked off after listening to it.
It was the very first song.
I could have seen it all.
Fucked up so hard.
I know. My intuition was so off.
Jeez, dude.
It's like her newest duo song with
I know.
Kobo. So.
I listen to it fairly often.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It is a really good song. It is a banger. I don't know the name of it apparently, but I do know the song. It is good. Also, Overdose with Kobo.
Yep.
Overdose, notorious banger of a song, frankly.
Yeah.
I also caught Overdose. That's when Kobo was leaving. I was like, I probably get back to work.
Fucked up. We had I Bow Dance Hall with Himehina. And Megami Person, also with Himehina. Stop me if I say something that you want to talk about. 6 Sense with Real. The actual person was on stage with her. Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm Your Treasure Box, also with Real.
That was pretty wild.
That song fucks.
That song is amazing and astounding and wonderful, and I bet it was a really cool version there.
Yeah. It was really interesting seeing a real person sing it too live.
Did she get into it?
Yes.
Good. You have to do it. You got to risk it for the biscuit. Next up was Sylvie, President, with Pimaru. Followed by Beautiful Girl, Innocent Pirates, with Pimaru. Next up was Butterfly, with Noel, Pecora, and Flair, the Gen Mates. And then finally closed it out with Ghost Ship Battle / Dead Mam's Chest, which is the new original song
Yep.
from our wonderful Marine Sencho.
Yeah.
Marine Sencho Senpai.
Hi.
Along with all of this, Marine's first album has been announced.
Jesus.
So on top of this blowout show, we've got an album releasing on October 16th to look forward to. It'll contain 4 brand new songs, and it will come with both a limited and regular edition version.
Yeah. Limited edition. Pretty insane. It's really nice looking.
Yes.
It's a treasure box.
Cameron, would you like to take us through the merch?
Indeed, we'll start with the album. It's Houshou Marine first album. Ahoy! You're all pirates.
Heart symbol.
Limited edition. Houshou Marine's compilation album featuring 4 new original songs. You get a treasure chest design album box, 2-disc CD and Blu-ray digipack illustration with differing expressions. Ahoy! You're all pirates acrylic stand. Hololive official card game PR card. Houshou Marine. And a hidden poster lyric card. Purchase now to learn the mystery.
Yeah.
Probably has some lyrics on there you're not allowed to know yet from songs that are unannounced.
Ahoy. Featuring the songs Ahoy! We are Houshou Pirates. Unison. Happiness World. Marine set sail. I'm your treasure box. You have found Captain Marine in a treasure chest.
Why is there an asterisk in a subtitle?
Vishoju Muzai Pirates. Shinkiro. Pipapo. Pipipu.
Peepapoo, peepapoo.
3. Dead Mam's Chest. Composed by Toby Fox of Undertale fame.
We're going to get there. We're going to get there.
I wanted to say it.
You could have said it later.
The Blu-ray track list is all the songs, but again, on a Blu-ray.
I will
And
say
4 new songs, yeah.
Yes.
I will say regarding this too, it's very, very interesting that you get one of the Hololive card game cards with this.
A limited edition.
I think that's going to be a thing from now on. I think that's going to be... Because that's the bullshit Yu-Gi-Oh! Pulled on you. You got into Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, all right, buy False-Bound Kingdom, you nothing. Now buy Shonen Jump, you loser.
Now go watch the movie.
Yeah! To get the pyramid cards, to not know how to fucking play them.
And also, they're doing something neat with this too. Though it's completely random, but some of these will come with hand-signed postcards in them.
We have to buy a maximum of 4 or a maximum of 5 each.
Well, you had best be careful. One individual will run you 81 doubloons, USD.
Way ahead of you, I ordered one.
Whoa! Marine fan!
This man likes Marine. He really likes older women.
I don't know if I like Marine that much. God damn.
I love her music so much.
I do like her music.
I don't know if she's older than us. Actually. I don't think she is. Maybe we'll have to
I don't
find
know.
out.
Marine, would you like to clear the air?
I liked her music so much, I had to do it.
She,
Fucking
all of her
fair
songs are
enough.
bangers. Honestly, okay. Favorite Marine song?
Treasure box.
Treasure Box?
I know she has the other song.
You're a
that's really
fucking
good.
disgusting pervert.
Oh! Okay.
Favorite Marine song?
It's either Treasure Box
Thank you.
or the 3, her
Three's really good.
her Kobo.
You are
duo.
half of a disgusting pervert. Unison's my favorite.
Unison's really good.
God, that fucking is polyrhythm the correct term? Because I'm gonna use it.
No,
Okay.
probably not.
It has like 2 competing beats.
Oh, then I guess polyrhythm. Sorry.
Okay.
I just didn't think of polyrhythm of that song. We'll listen to it later.
Yeah.
And I'll kiss you while we listen to it.
There's nothing. No, there's no kissing in what we do.
Goodness. This sucks.
Anyway, I really, I really love Unison. It's my favorite song from Marine. I'm Your Treasure Box is fantastic. Shinkado is astounding. 3 is wonderful. All of her songs are great, but Unison just, it makes my brain happy. I don't know. There's something about it.
Also worth noting is there's a regular edition, which also has this chance for a handwritten autograph version from Houshou Marine ? It's $21, which is a little bit more reasonable in the physical department. It's a little rich for my blood, but I realized that there's a lot of Western artists that charge that much too in this fucking age.
I mean, the shipping on the limited edition was the same cost as the regular edition.
Oh yeah, Japan.
That's the thing is the shipping is going to get you no matter what with these things. I'm trying to remember because, yeah, the Suisei CDs, which are behind me on the shelf here, that I purchased were $21 each as well because they weren't like limited editions or anything. I was going to buy the Suisei Blu-ray, but it wouldn't play on anything I own anyways because it's regional or whatever.
Yeah. I have a Blu-ray ripper that ignores regional. So if you want me to like...
But that's illegal and wrong.
How's it illegal to make backups of something you own? Nintendo. Sony.
Xbox too, let's be real.
Yeah, Microsoft.
Aren't Sony game consoles like unlocked? At least they used to be.
I don't know what we're currently at.
There's a Suisei Nano block.
Okay, you're changing. Let's talk about Houshou Marine's birthday merchandise. Available now during this limited period. First of all, let's go right into it. Acrylic stand roomwear version.
It's really cute. I love it.
Cute. Matching bear ear hoodie. It's whenever she has like the little bear design. I don't know why she has such a heavy affiliation with teddy bears. What happened?
She's a pirate. Oh, duh.
What the fuck are you talking about? Pirate crew bear plushie. It's a little guy. It's a little scringly.
It's really cute.
And of course, the Chucky style bromide card with a bonus voice pack. I need to hear the name of the voice pack. The voice pack names always send me, please.
The limited edition is sold out for reference.
Fuck.
You can buy the acrylic stand for $11, the matching bear hoodie for $98, or the pirate crew plushie for $27. The full set is $135.
Okay, here we go. The voice pack is called A Hella Too Troublesome Home Date. The voice names always send me.
There's something about buying a Japanese voice pack when you don't speak Japanese. Do you get like at least what like a translation on text or something?
You might get a PDF of the script that's untranslated. So all you hear is like
even better.
Perfect. I can just hold my phone up and Google Translate it.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Marine left her keys at home. Ahoy! Moshimosh?
Marine desu. Oh my god.
You can buy our voice pack with our exclusive merch.
I'm not even gonna start joking.
Hello, Nicholas. It is me.
I don't want to sell voice packs.
No one fucking wants to hear us talk for money.
Cameron Coon.
Hello, Nicholas. How are you today?
I'm feeling a little on edge.
What is troubling you?
I can't do this bit. I'm sorry. I can't do this bit.
What about you, Carlos? Can you do this bit?
Now we're getting into crony Vesper territory.
Oh, we are. That's why I wanted to talk about. I got to talk about the merch. Yay!
Hey, let's just skip right to the song too. There's no getting around it.
Yeah.
The song was like enormous. Dead Man's Chest, the new song from Houshou Pirate Marine Lady. Houshou Marine is crazy. There's a fully animated music video. It is astoundingly well done. Beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful. And the list of contributors for this is nutty.
It's
Cameron said it
humongous.
before, so I'll let him say it again.
This song, first of all, is composed by Toby Fox.
Toby Fox,
Yes.
the Undertale guy?
Yes, he also wrote a song for Yick.
I don't follow.
He also wrote a song called... He wrote a rock opera about being reborn as a Homestuck baby and then reused the melody from that for the Pokemon song he wrote. Because he's kind of a troll.
This is going way too deep for me.
Also, he wrote a song for Kanata and then wrote this, right?
Where's Deltarune?
There's a newsletter coming out later in the month. It's been delayed because Game Maker changed its engine. They've been trying to fix the chapters they've made so far.
Sounds like a convenient excuse to go write music for Houshou Marine.
What are you really doing, Toby?
The lyrics and arrangement were by Camellia of Jesus, my brain just fell apart there for a second. Sorry, of Hatsune Miku fame, I believe.
Miku.
Sorry, I went back in time 8 years. It was a different me. It was a different time. The thing that I thought was really interesting was the list of animators that worked.
The
on this.
animators. Okay, so for those of you who don't know,
It's like 3 pages.
Marine goes really hard on the animation, like unreasonably hard.
Yes. For instance, Wit Studio worked on this.
Of Attack on Titan and Shiko Naka Naka Dash Dan Dan.
Yes. Kinema Citrus worked on this.
Of Made in Abyss fame?
Made in Abyss and that one Star Wars anime that was really good and was probably the best one of them. A little studio called Trigger worked on this.
Never heard of them. Yeah. Never once heard of them.
They haven't made every great anime, you know. And many, many, many more. So many studios and individuals.
There was another notable one in here, Psy Games.
Psy Games, yes. I did hear that one. There was a ton of people. What have Psy Games done?
What has Psy Games done?
I'm not entirely sure. I know I've seen the name
Googling.
like plastered on a lot of things.
Right? I'm on their website. We're going in. It's console games, smartphone games, works. Company profile. It's loading very slowly.
Obviously, Psy Games works on a lot of game stuff.
Yeah,
Oh
my god, they have a whole fucking thing.
things?
It's loading. It's loading. No, that'd be it's loading. Oh my
Oh, that's right.
the fucking
Usumamusume.
horses! God damn it! I hate the horses.
Umamusume Pretty Derby is something they've worked extensively on.
I've never felt more offended when the trailer's like, they're horses, they're running, they're free, they're also idols. It's like, god damn it, isn't enough. Oh, they do Grand Blue Fantasy too. Jesus Christ. Shadowverse. Holy shit. Okay, these guys do everything.
Yeah, you'd be surprised the amount of things that you like. If you look hard enough, you'll see their name tacked onto it.
Oh my god, this list is really long. Princess Connect Redive. Dragalia Lost.
That's two failed gacha in a row.
Umamusume Pretty Derby.
That one's doing fine for some reason.
That you have no idea. I walked into when I was in Japan last year. Every arcade I walked into, there was just a fucking section.
Horse race fans
everywhere.
This is an open call. I don't get you. DM me on Discord. We'll talk.
They also had entire floors of actual horse racing. So
I don't get horse race people. Kind of get you, I guess. Have you ever wished your horses would sing?
with every breath in my heart, or whatever.
So we have a video that goes unreasonably hard, and I have very unfortunate news for you. This is introduced lore. Because the ghost she's battling is the Marine from I'm Your Treasure box. She died in the box. So yes. we're literally...
Isn't that fucked up? She like opens the treasure chest and there's a skeleton.
Some people are speculating in the comments. Can VTubers respawn? Does Marine know the story to her own music video?
Is Marine her own grandchild?
When Marine dies, does she regenerate into a new form?
Is the new Marine simply taking inspiration from the past Marine, finds her ship, and rescues her bones to give her a proper burial at sea?
So there's a lot of emotion going on. She starts by looking for the treasure. As soon as she realizes the past Marine is in there tragic, her new goal is to comfort Ghost Marine so she can move on to the Christian heaven.
Yeah.
A place she's not allowed to go.
Too horny.
Much too horny. And she knows one angel and she has harassed her.
That's true.
It's emotional. It has the best animated battle scene I've seen this season.
Yeah, it's actually so far up there.
For no fucking reason.
You know how many people I've seen complaining this anime season is mid, and now I'm like, that's everyone was working on this. Sorry.
They were busy. We are actually literally in between seasons now, bud.
Also, if you fucking think this anime season's mid, go watch season 2 of Oshinoko. Not everything has to be a fucking battle anime. That show fucking rules too. I love it.
I have brain rot though. I get if it's not your thing. I'm not going to be mean about it.
I don't get if it's not your thing. Explain in the comments.
Let's start a flame war. Complain we're not talking about VTubers enough.
There's not a lot to talk about this week outside of Marine having a banger-ass music video.
I think we're canonically the only people who care about that. Canonically. What the fuck is wrong with me? Watch Train to the End of the World. I saw episode 1. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I've been meaning to pick that one up. I added it to my list.
The lore for that show's fucking nuts. It's brain rot, but they're taking it more serious.
Interesting.
That's okay. Best way to describe it: a Bobobo gag started, and they hit pause, and now the world's stuck there, and they have to deal with it. Normal ass people have to explore a gag.
It reminds me of that. The concept of it sort of is like, it puts me in the mind of that Gods on Holiday or whatever.
Yeah.
The one where like God shows up and is like, fine, no death anymore. What?
Well, at least we got through the one 3D live. We don't have to talk about a second one.
You want to talk about anime then, or?
No, Carlos has to tell us about the Sakura Miko 3D Live.
Oh.
Unless
Go on,
Nick wrote these
Carlos.
notes, in which case Nick can tell us about the Sakura Miko 3D Live.
was all
It was Carlos.
Carlos.
Yeah, I know.
Nope.
I know, big boy. I know. This is,
I wrote some of the notes this week.
I'm not saying you don't write notes. In fact, you did write a lot. If it's a 3D Live, it was Carlos.
It's okay.
Valid.
I know you're very worried about it. But we also missed Eophies a couple weeks ago.
Oh, we suck.
I will probably not have time to watch that for next week.
Next week.
Next week we've got a lot of like.
Next week, there's going to be a lot of bitches in 3D. Yeah. Wow, these
Yeah.
bitches are 3-dimensional.
Whoa, you can't just call Fuwamoco that.
Wow, these dogs
There you go.
and 3 bitches.
Also, it doesn't. That Fuwamoco's not getting the 3D for next week. Sorry.
Can we just guess what it was like? Bow bow.
Okay, so Sakura Miko's Hololives, 3D lives, Hololives,
And the 3.
are falling apart in real time
Let's
here.
do it. Let's have it.
Hers was weird.
It's not like I don't like Miko. I love Miko. I just like
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. That's my fault. I suck.
I'll just say it's not a traditional 3D. And as a matter of fact, if you don't speak Japanese, it's a hard watch. Because this was not even half of it was music.
Really?
What the fuck?
She's more of a theatrical performance.
It was a lot of little skits, honestly. Miko was always really weird and out there, and sometimes, a lot of the time, very derpy about things.
Stay home.
Oh no.
This 3D Live was a lot of skits of her looking back on like her past and like talking about her future and like inspirations and things. Also, Fubuki and Suisei was there to like just kind of chill and talk to her.
Hell yeah. So we had what, 2 Gen Zeros, 1 Gen 1. So early Hololive folks, basically,
Yeah.
from the before times.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, it was a lot of little skits. She had
Oh no. Carlos, are you going to talk about this part?
Which part?
Is she bungee jumping?
She went bungee jumping.
What the fuck?
And they edited like her model over top of everything,
Oh, they did.
or used a plushie instead.
What is wrong with her? I hate bungee jumping so much.
Oh, I know what we're doing for a 1 million subscriber special.
No.
Skydiving.
No.
Cameron has given us a hard no.
Hard no. A roller coaster went a little higher than a tree and my face went white. I'm not bungee jumping.
What about the giant swings?
Some of them are okay. Oh, no,
We'll get them there. We'll get them there. You got to work your way up. That's the trick.
My fear heights is pretty violent.
Yeah, mine too. But that's why it's fun.
Oh. Yeah.
What else do we got going on now?
One of the things I actually picked up on, because like I said, this was a lot of her just like looking back on things and, you know, exploring the future and whatever. One thing that she specifically mentioned, when she was looking back on it, she remembers the very first virtual meet and greet she ever did.
Aww.
And she says it was like the biggest inspiration to get her to keep going, because the very first meet and greet she ever did, one person showed up for it.
Oh, man. Oh, didn't he like comment or something too?
I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, there was something on Reddit or something about it, because they like commented like for her anniversary or whatever, and like it was like a moment.
But she still very fondly remembers that person, and she said that it was that one person that's showing up that inspired her to like keep going. Just one person.
And she has over 2 million subscribers, by the way.
Yeah.
One person kept her going, and that's like, it doesn't matter who you are or what you're doing. You can change history. You can change the life of someone that, even if you don't change the world yourself, you're doing it indirectly by changing their world, you know?
Yeah. So I mean, it was a really sweet 3D Live, honestly. She did some, you know, normal singing too with her. She sung like all of her like original songs and such, the Nilo World, the Q and Miko, the Our Tree, and then her new song that we did talk about last week, her Die the Fantasista.
Huh.
But she also had some
fantastic, though.
big announcements for it, too.
Oh, did she?
Continuing off of Marines, because, I mean, she technically had hers first, actually.
Yeah, hers was like 9 days ago. We missed it last week. So.
Yeah. But her first album is coming out, too, September 25th. And her first solo concert was announced.
Was it?
Yeah. First
that's
solo
gonna be
concert, October 26th. So, yeah, some big stuff. Like, Hololive is really pushing hard for some of this stuff right now. I'm really glad to see it. Especially someone like her that's been around for a while.
Yeah, it's interesting that she's getting her first solo live. The last person I can think of that had a solo live for that had their first solo live was Toa, and that was a little while ago.
It was late last year.
Yeah, I'm sure I think there might have been somebody since then, but if I'm blanking on it. If you remember, and whoever's watching, definitely let us know if anybody else has had their first solo live recently.
Well, I mean,
But that's the
Watame
last
had
one
her
I think of.
second one, I think.
Yeah. And I know that like we got like the first, couple songs from Toa on hers. So I wonder if we'll get that for Miko as well. Probably.
I don't know.
Interesting. Either way, there's the fact that she's getting one at all is really cool. Them doing more live concerts is always going to be more fun.
Yeah.
I know a lot of it is self-funded by the talents, and she's obviously big enough that she can afford to do it now. So it's like that's really cool. I'm glad that's happening.
Yeah. Her getting to do stuff like this, and Marine paying 3+ blockbuster anime studios to make her personal music video.
Like it's really down to like, what do you want to do at this point? Because you can probably make it happen if you really want it, which is just awesome that they're getting to do these really cool things.
Yeah, Sakura had hers too.
All right, shall we hand it over to Cameron?
Hello.
Cameron.
Hello. It is time now to discuss. Oh, there's 2 merchandise links. Okay.
There's like 4, but 2 of them were limited editions, and they're both sold out.
Okay, we'll narrow that down. Let's check this link out. Made to order Sakura Miko First Live Flower Fantasia concert merchandise. First of all, we have a clear folder and button badge set. This
is going to be her concert merch, basically.
It's concert merch. A4 size, little bun. Her. She looks happy as a clam.
Very cute.
Motif charm. It looks like a Kingdom Hearts. That looks like a Kingdom Hearts there. That little thing there. That's from Kingdom Hearts. Can't fool me.
Looks like a Keyblade, is what Cameron is saying.
No, it looks like the Destiny fruit Kyrie shit. Okay. Blanket and Taiyaki.
Taiyaki, yeah.
Taiyaki. Thank you. Pouch.
Out of all of the merchandise, the last time I looked, the blanket is the only thing not sold out yet.
Well, let's look at that. Ooh, a tapestry.
Oh, very nice, very pretty.
Happy as a pearl. Acrylic light stick stand. That's where I put my light stick when I'm not using it.
Oh, that's really cool.
Actually, the light stick is actually pretty cute now that I see it. Okay.
A cat face.
That was link number 1. Now it's time for link number 2. Sakura Miko first album Flower Rhapsody. This is the album regular edition. It comes with a mysterious design. 1 out of 5.
Is it a card?
It's the CD cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what design? Design of what?
Hers and Marine's both are getting one of like 5 various covers.
Oh, cool.
So here are the songs. It's a Sunao, Die 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 Fantasia, Cherry Message, Nia Hello World, Sakura Days, Possessive S, 1135, Kyun, Miko, Kyun. Are you ready? Kenny, Like and Hate, Reflection, Flower Rhapsody.
There you go.
$24 dollars to get this album in your hands.
It can be yours. If
Yes.
you're a real fan, you order 5 and hope to get one of each cover.
If you have Spotify, you already have it, but you should support her because you're special.
Yeah, I didn't buy the Suisei CDs to listen to them. I bought them because I really like them.
They are literally unopened.
Yeah, they're shrink wrapped to this day. Those will never see like an actual CD player in their life, probably.
You misunderstand, sir.
Well, I bought them because Suisei is a great singer and I like her a lot.
I'm going to be completely blatantly honest about this. 90% of Hololive fans probably don't even own a CD player anymore.
90%.
Or have never even had one to begin with.
It's true. I do because I'm old.
I have a car. It plays CDs pretty dang good.
There you go. Sometimes it's all you need.
Yeah.
All right. Any other news about Sakura Miko's?
Not unless I
3D
mix them up.
Live? This was her anniversary 3D Live, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I hear she is cute and a little goober.
She is, in fact, both of those things. Not to be confused with another little goober, Gargura. Gab Scoobs.
Gab Scoobs. That's the name.
I don't watch Miko that much. I just catch the little bits every now and then, and she's always just her like general personality for her content is always taking everything very, very seriously, and it ends up being extremely goofy because of it.
If you never have before, go right now, or at the end of the podcast, whatever, and watch the clip of her accidentally burning her house down in Minecraft. It is one of the funniest goddamn things on this planet. It is so good.
Shit. We summoned the Deltarune Progress fan letter.
Toby, glad you're listening. So yes.
I'm sorry.
He's a big fan of the podcast. He's tapped into the camera even though it's not live.
Toby, what are you doing, man? Holy shit, why am I so psychic today?
Or enough people were assholes like me where they were like, why are you working with Marine and not making Deltarune?
Here. Leave me alone.
Just let me create.
Do you guys... I'm going to talk about, I think it's one of my favorite April Fools. I think he did it around April Fools. He did like, okay, the Deltarune update fan letter is going out now. The letter went out. Immediately followed by an apology on Twitter. I am sorry, I accidentally sent the foam version. You click on it, it's just a picture of him covered in foam in a shower. Not soap, foam.
I saw that too, yeah. That was a really good one.
Such a weirdo. And he gets to work with Marine? What a sick joke.
Jealousy is an ugly shade on you.
I wish I made Deltarune. I wish I made Undertale.
If you'd applied yourself in college.
Damn it. Instead, I'm in a mediocre career with enough money to feel secure.
Yeah. You have a roof over your head and food on your plate.
Fuck, he even gets to talk to a VTuber, Temmie.
Who's Timmy?
The artist for Undertale, Temmie.
Oh.
She's Tem.
Oh, Temmie.
Yeah.
I thought you said Timmy.
Timmy Turner?
Like Timmy Turner, yeah. I was like...
Who no one understands? Sorry.
Well, Mom and Dad and Vicky are always giving him commands.
Please.
It's Gloom and Doom up in his room.
Skip this week's episode. Put this in the front. Carlos, edit this in the
broken
front.
instantly. News bits.
Justice memberships are now available.
Yes, you can now member to your favorite Raura. Member Raura.
I subscribed to Shiori day one, and I've never unsubscribed, so she's gotten a lot of money out of me. Do that for justice.
Yes, for great justice. So there's 4 members of Justice. Unusual numbers for Hololive to be sure, but that's probably what, $20 to $30 a month if you
can afford that. Just cancel HBO.
And that's it.
House of the Dragon's over next week, but you know it's not over next week. Cecilia.
There you go. Gigi deserves your cash, and so does the last one we don't talk about, Elizabeth Bloodflame.
Her membership streams are probably gonna be like the best karaoke you've ever heard in your fucking life.
Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame.
Oh my god, she's here.
Pikachu.
Marth. Ike.
I really like Elizabeth. I wish YouTube didn't like completely ignore her existence for me for some reason. Like every time I'm you know what I have to do? Mm-hmm. And this is me using my big brain thinky bits is I need to actually turn on notifications for her so that I can actually watch her sometimes.
I have notifications on for Shiori. I know what happens.
I have like Nerissa and Kiara are the only 2 that get notifications.
You have a type.
The only one I have notifications for is Fauna. Just Fauna, nobody else.
I'm proud of you for that.
Yeah.
And so is she.
I literally only have Shiori on notifications from the VTuber sphere, but I also have YouTubers that's like I click notifications if you're a YouTuber who make me cancel plans.
7-hour video. Got it.
Hey, Billiam's fucking video on Lost. Life changing.
I do need to actually watch that probably because Lost was really cool back in the day until it sucked.
And Billiam's really good at convincing you it never got bad. It just became what it was always going. Talk to him.
He's wrong.
Talk to him.
But it wasn't the show itself that got bad. It was the release schedule. Because at some point during like season 2 or 3, they started going 2 to 3 weeks between episodes.
Writer's strike.
Yeah. And that sucked as a fan because I just was like, my ADHD took over and I could not continue watching it.
Well, I got good news. There are great videos that are shorter than the series, but not by much. But yes. Memberships are now open. We highly encourage you to monetarily support them. Bear in mind,
if you need to eat food or whatever and you don't have extra money, then
don't
buy all
if
these
you
things.
are starving, do not give the anime girl money. You need that for Chef Boyardee. Pull up. You're dying.
It's okay. I have their group acrylic ordered.
No.
Proud.
Also, bear in mind, pay attention. See if they do behind the scenes stuff you like. Shiori's membership is genuinely really satisfying because she will make stream assets with you and talk about what she's making and what she does to be a VTuber. But then, like, I'm not going to discuss too much, but
a lot of them do like nice monthly bonuses too, where you get like a monthly wallpaper for your computer and things like that.
Calliope Mori, you get a monthly wallpaper. She will also sometimes make like little fan stuff behind the scenes. Like she was making an RPG Maker game for a little bit. Didn't get super far, but it was fun to watch her sprite. I've never seen anyone from Hololive sprite. But lately, she mostly just does, we're just going to play a game that's members only. And I don't even know what it is yet. We're just going to hang out, to be honest.
I remember to at least one VTuber that does, and this is outside of Hololive, but she does members only ASMRs, and they're really good.
So, highly recommend it. Pay attention to what they say their memberships are going to be. They announce what the streams are. Try it for a month, and if it's not your thing, no bones. Just, you gave them money. You did it.
I mean, I guess I can just say it's Kilia.
You don't have to be cagey about that.
Yeah, just Kilia does really good members only ASMRs.
Well, a lot of the ASMR people, they do a lot of public ones, and then their membership ones they're either one of two things: way too spicy for non-members, or the opposite, just extremely personal, and they actually talk to the chat while they're doing it.
So, Stronny put out a public ASMR where she's pregnant with us.
Yeah.
I don't know where you go from there.
She was doing one today that was really like a little bit zany as well, because I was like, I can't watch this at work. But
I appreciate the tech.
the fact that she was just like, here's an in utero ASMR. Thanks,
I haven't
Stronny.
got that since the start of Fallout 3.
Based.
All that's missing is like at the end of an ASMR going, we have a son.
It's a boy. Today was called Kissing Between Tingles.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
I saw that title and I was like, not at work, Stronny.
Stronny, I love you. I can't tingle on the clock.
I got yelled at last time.
Yes, even with kisses.
She did like a hypnosis ASMR the other day too.
I mean, it was straight up hypnosis.
Yeah, I woke up 2 days later and my bank account was empty. It was weird.
She did a members one the other day with a shot collar too.
Oh my god.
I'm going to be clear. I'm going to be evident. I'm not going to pay money to watch you hurt yourself. I don't want you to have a shot collar ever.
I might.
Well, you believe in the method.
I believe in the result.
God damn it. So when you listen to ASMR, we all agree, you want to be comfortable, right?
Yeah, cozy, comfy.
Well, I think you'd feel advantageously comfortable in your Hololive gaming chair.
Yeah, if you would like to buy a gaming chair,
And you're in Japan.
you can buy one from Hololive. They're $430. You can get one that's Toa themed, Aqua themed, or Suisei themed. And yes, you have to. So the next time I go to Japan, I got to buy one of these and then figure out how to get it home. Because I want the Suisei chair.
That is one of the most expensive gaming chairs I've ever seen.
It's nuts. Buy a Herman Miller. They're like 3 times the price, but also I guarantee 30 times the quality.
Also, they're like literally a secret lab.
Oh, are they?
I mean, these look like literally secret labs, but I just looked up. There is a company. They list the company that's doing the resolution of it. They're making it. It is a Seki Furniture Co. I'm trying to look up to see if they have a website so I can gauge their quality. Because that's a lot of smackaroons to put down for a furniture company.
Yeah, especially because I mean, again, I'm not shit talking this. If you want these chairs, go for
legit,
it.
just
Support
do
your
it.
talents and stuff.
But if you want to get them outside of Japan, you'll have to use one of the proxy services.
You
Yeah,
need
and
Syndico
they're
or
going to
something.
charge you a fucking lot because that's a chair.
Yeah, it's going to be very expensive to have that shipped overseas.
Because I tried adding this to my cart just because I wanted to see how much shipping even was, and it just says no.
Yeah, you're not allowed. Sorry.
But I imagine the shipping would be absolutely ridiculous on something like this overseas.
It would probably be several $100s in itself. Syndico is really good. I can vouch for them. They really work with you to get their shipping as low as possible. But even them, I'm pretty sure it's going to be very costly to do this. It's estimated to ship around mid-December to mid-January, so there's that as well. There's going to be a lag time after you order it, and there's also no pictures of it. We just have like renders of what it will look like. So
I'm trying to look up Seki Furniture Co. and maybe on English space it's gonna be tricky. But I found their website and there wasn't much on it. I literally can't find a picture of a computer chair in that style they've made. They appear to have made office furniture before, but I mean, it'll probably be good. But
I mean, I just thought it was really cool that they're doing something like this.
It's
I
neat.
would
I like it.
love to see more off the wall stuff like this.
yeah, off the wall was literally the word I had in my head for it. This is just so out there.
they're going to sell a few of them at least.
They're gonna sell enough to make their money back and then some.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna be very pleased with what they've done.
I mean,
Wait, notice of temporary suspension of Hololive Friends to go Sakura Miko.
It's probably
they're doing
a
revisions
quality
on
issue.
it.
Thank you for we're currently rectifying the design. Yep.
Yeah.
There's an issue with it.
There's been a lot of revisions of things like that. They've been putting out notices and stuff.
I appreciate they catch it early because people usually like clown on them on Twitter. It's like, you misspelled Gura.
Why is Laplace's name not right? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. If you want to buy a chair, you can buy a chair. And it can be Suisei themed or Toa themed. Or who was the last one? I'm blanking.
Toa, Aqua, and Suisei.
Aqua.
And I know
Aqua.
I don't know too much about like Toa, honestly, like merch wise, but I know like anything Aqua and Suisei sells like crazy.
Yeah, they're all three of them are very popular. Frankly, they also have a team name, and I'm blanking on it. Let me know in the comments, I guess. Next up, Fuwamoco, the Bow Bow Puppos, have hit 900,000 subscribers.
God damn.
Congratulations, doggos. That's very good. Good dogs.
Yeah,
any name about that?
I know their goal was 1 million subscribers in a year, and honestly, that was a really crazy goal to have to begin with, and they almost made it.
Yeah, it was very close, frankly. They got 10% left to go.
Yeah.
So, buy more donuts. I don't know. Next up, Uruka, Fujikura Uruka, Face Connect fame, has hit 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations to Uruka.
Congrats.
She is the sole reason the blue bear race has been restored to no longer being endangered because she's had 8 billion cubs. Congratulations on your many, many pregnancies, ma'am.
Congrats.
It's a strange way to do that, considering she's also notoriously lesmaxing at all times.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure.
She has thrown out her entire wardrobe to avoid the allegations.
My lord.
I'm pretty sure as of a year ago, she was at like 15 or 20K.
Yeah. She was probably around there, yeah, because I talked to her at Otakon, which was a thing
Yeah.
that we did last year, and I'm thinking about it. I called her a spit bear. She was not happy.
That's the only reason I even know, because I remember we just started picking up on Phase Connect at Otakon last year.
Yeah, that's when we really started paying more attention to them, because we met Sakura, and we met like I got to talk to Uruka, and I don't know, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Very fun to talk to her. She's very nice. I was like, I don't even know what to say, but thanks, you're cool, I guess. And she was like, oh, cool. Not very memorable for her, I'm sure, but it was neat.
No, she'd probably like to forget all of the spitzical situations and conversations she had.
Yeah, but you can bet your ass if she's doing a meet and greet at Otakon this year, I'm going to call her a spit bear again. Hey, remember me? I called you a spit bear last year. Look forward to it. All right. So I think that's the big landmarks that people have hit this week, but also There's a new Ark Arc happening in Hololive.
Yep.
Ark Survival Evolved, or is this Ark 2 Electric Boogaloo now? I don't even know what they're playing. It's the dinosaur riding game. You tame and ride dinosaurs of all kinds, and then you get armor, and then I don't know what this game is about. I'll be honest, I don't fucking care about Ark.
It's Power World right before Power World.
Okay. Cool. Less cutesy, right?
Ark is one of the survival Rust Conan type games that has a very dedicated player base. Unfortunately, the studio is not as dedicated as the player base. So it's mostly infamous for being unoptimized and extremely glitchy, despite the players really liking it.
No, the player base absolutely loves the game, but the devs behind it are like exact clones of every other single survival game that's ever been put on Steam. They miss deadlines, they take forever, the game runs horribly, it's expensive, and they try and squeeze as much money out of you as possible. They do everything wrong that all of the other ones do, but people love the game.
They announced a sequel that featured Vin Diesel and then canceled it. You know, normal things.
What happened to Ark 2? We're prefacing it with none of us here like Ark.
Yeah.
So we're only getting so much out of this.
I've seen some pretty good clips from it. Raura got to meet her senpais, and that was really cute. I loved that. She was super excited. She got to talk to Miko and Suisei and a few others. It was really cute and very just. She was literally crying. And she's like, "Guys, I get to talk to them." It's just like so fucking cute. I love that.
To listen to you while drawing.
The Fuwamoco were talking to Miko the other day. Miko was just like, check out this fucking platypus creature I tamed. You guys want some milk? And they were like, sure. And milk started shooting out of the giant nipples on the side of it. Oh, no. And they were just like, oh, it's like those mist things at fairs. And just like, oh, it's so cool.
That's an interaction I would love to see.
Yeah, it was a really good clip that I watched that. And then also there was an entire arc about Subaru getting pregnant to the point. And this was, everybody was just like, it was trending on Twitter. It was just Subaru's pregnancy. She was trying to get one of her dinosaurs pregnant, I guess. Yep. Is my understanding of it. It started trending as Subaru pregnant or Subaru pregnancy or something. It built into its own thing. There was an actual server-wide announcement put out because she was so late in trying to get this done or whatever that they put out a notification for everyone on the server that said closing of the server has been delayed until Subaru is pregnant. Because they were going to shut the server down for an upgrade or something. And they delayed it so she could get pregnant. She played the game until like 6 a.m. Japan time over through the night in order to get her dinosaur pregnant, and eventually it did in fact happen apparently. And I believe it was Bae who congratulated her in the clip that I saw and went up and was just like, congratulations on your pregnancy. She was like, Subaru, who was on vocal rest because she was so fried from being up the night before, was like, thank you. So just in general, lots of good clips are coming out of this. I'm not following it too closely personally, but if you are, that's awesome. I hope you're enjoying. Any other thoughts on this?
There's been so many great clips of it. People riding around on their dinosaurs and picking up people and just doing all kinds of weird, crazy things.
Kidnapping them, tying them up in places. That always happens in Ark. That's part of the way that game is played. It's supposed to be the fun part, I think. So there you go. There's a lot of good Ark clips. All right. We've got some upcoming events, folks.
Yes.
Upcoming events like Shiori's 3D debut.
Yeah.
Friday, August 2nd, which will be tonight if you're watching this on release day. So,
if it's happening right now, close the podcast.
Yeah, go watch Shiori. What are you doing, you dinklebirds?
She's going to be talking about something terrible.
But she'll be in 3D and it'll be cool.
I watched her little anniversary chat this morning, and she just kept going, I can't wait to be home and be a worm.
Sometimes you just got a worm.
Same, girl, same.
Will you still love her when she's a worm?
I think I'd love her more.
There you go. She's much easier to take with you places. Just put her right in your pocket.
Worms have gone through something. Dirt, mainly.
If you cut her in half, then there's two.
Shiori.
Ay. tomorrow, as of the posting of this, which will be Saturday, August 3rd, will be Bijou's 3D debut.
Beeboo, beeboo, beeboo.
So check that out as well.
There's no way she doesn't Beeboo tax us during this. This is going to suck.
It's going to happen.
I love her.
They all got together and sang that fucking song.
Sticking out your gat for an eraser.
It is inescapable. It is part of the timeline.
Oh,
it simply is what it is.
Love her genuinely.
I love it too. It's generally just really, really good. So there you go. Those are the 2 Hololive 3D debuts that are coming up in the next week. Definitely check them out. Carlos and I will probably be busy.
Just a little bit.
We're going to Otakon. It's a big anime convention. And so we'll probably be busy. We'll catch them after we get back, if nothing else.
VOD watchers.
We'll be VOD team.
Although we
but
did actually catch about half or even more than half of the Advent debuts at like their actual debuts at Otakon
That's
last
right.
year.
We did. Oh,
We
what a time.
We literally watched Shiori's waiting in line for something last year.
The point is, we'll do what we can.
Yeah.
We'll share headphones. It'll be a thing. Maybe have some smooches. We'll see what happens. Oh, no, I have to save that for my favorite moment from one of the streams that's coming up.
Be strong.
I want to save it. It's really good. VSMP will be having their first election August 19th. There will be a debate on the 18th. What are they electing people for? Good question. They said it'll be like the U.S. presidential race. So a fucking garbage fire. VSMP is the Minecraft server with many different VTuber organizations involved in it.
This is the biggest thing that I've been missing that I want to watch the most.
There's some really, really funny shit happening on there, like at all times. There's always something. My stomach is upset. There's always something happening.
Tonight.
My stomach is feeling it.
Nick won't make it to the end.
Nope.
I made some for him special.
It's made of milk.
Yeah.
Either way, the VSMP server is a big Minecraft server. Tons of different folks from everyone from V4, like V4 Mirai, Pixel Link, Idols on there.
Yeah.
Like there's folks from everywhere. There's a ton of indies. Like it's a huge thing. It's really cool. They just fought the Ender Dragon, I think, last week. So there's a lot that's been happening with this, and now they're going to have an election. So look forward to that. Okay. V4 Mirai's Lunalia group is having their 3D debuts on August 3rd and 4th. So that'll be on Saturday and Sunday after the release of this episode.
So starting on the same day as Bijou's 3D debut.
Yes. We will get the 3D models and debuts of Alias Anono, Dr. Nova, Rem Kanashibari, and Yumi the Witch. All of them fantastic talents in their own right. I've watched some Rem in the past. I've watched some Alias in the past. Alias is scary. I've watched some Dr. Nova in the past. Dr. Nova is scary. I haven't watched a lot of Yumi the Witch. She's got sort of like a blind spot for me.
The algorithm hates her for me. I never get recommended anything from her.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can like check her out at some point, just because I haven't seen her in a long time.
Rem and Alias, though, both get pushed to me super hard, and man, they do some wild stuff. I love them.
Alias does a lot of ASMR.
And a lot of wild ASMR.
A lot of it is like, it's not for me.
It's bordering on Vialore.
Like
Baller.
I'm happy she's doing it. She's doing great. Alicia De Lantano absolutely loves this woman. So
And hey, yeah.
I'm here for it. There you go.
Once we get to music, I have some good news.
Oh no.
All right.
Well, guess what?
Music.
Music.
Toby Fox in the Deltarune fan layer, I promise I wasn't reading instead of doing the podcast. He has a section on Dead Man's Chest. This is the best day ever. I'm so psychic. This time, Camellia and I create a song for the legendary pirate Houshou Marine. Hi, I'm Toby Fox. It's got an amazing music video, so check it out. Marine's desire was for us to create a boss song about her, a serious, intense song that doesn't pull any gags at all. As a song reference for this, they sent me Megalovania. I got so based on you, Marine. Anyway, I tried my best to make something cool. Marine's basic concept for the story was about her fighting with a ghost version of herself. Camellia and I actually ended up fleshing out this story concept while writing the song, and it ended up being and ended up being used as a basis for the video. Some of my creative highlights include, there's a moment where the two Marines' faces become close in the middle of the battle, Ghost Marine special attacks, and the plot twist. That's all the details he had to say. He also said, it's time to set sail.
Let's go.
He also then ends the newsletter but with a gif of Spamton being roasted over a fire.
I don't understand this reference, but I'm happy for you.
He's being roasted.
Good. Good. I assume that's good. We'll say good.
Oh, he deserves to be roasted.
Okay, that's good then. So that's an even further update on Marine's new song.
That actually is really funny.
It's
So just
really
send
good.
to Megalovania as the reference track's like, okay.
I like how he just includes that in like his newsletter too.
He always updates like whatever he's doing. He's like, oh yeah, I worked with Hololive again. Here's what happened.
Cool. It's always good to know. Hololive Advent has put out a second original song. It is called Sirens.
I'm genuinely ashamed. I had a time slot set aside for Sirens. I just literally never listened to it. I am so sorry.
It's a really poppy song. It's kind of got some heavy EDM to it.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to sing. Everybody's in. We all sing. Yeah. Video is pretty standard. Lots of JPEG action. Lots of fast zooms.
I don't like
Cool
that the
stuff.
Bow Bows aren't smiling. Why are they frowning in this video?
The moment that stood out to me probably the most on my first listen was Mogo John singing. Mogo John is a good singer. I don't know why I specifically like caught like whatever part she sang, the first lines that she did, like they caught in my ear, and they really stood out to me for some reason. So there you go. Check it out. It's a video and a music, and it's a music video. Good. I like. The Bikini Bottoms,
Yeah.
aka Shylily, Numi, and Bow.
Bikini Bottoms is their podcast group.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
They're
yes.
like us.
How many of them have head dents?
One.
Oh. Is it Bow?
Yeah, it's
It's
Bow.
always Bow. They have an original song called Miss RGB. Mm-hmm. Is this red, green, blue?
Yes, gamer colors.
Oh, rainbows.
I think it had a meaning. Won't lie, I did listen to this one the week it came out, and I just didn't put it in the notes. So here we are.
I have not heard this one. This was
Yeah.
beyond me. So
YouTube
let me
threw
know.
it at me for some reason.
It was 2 weeks ago. This
Okay.
came out.
Cool.
It's very horny.
Yeah, they've got some very interesting visuals for
Yeah.
this one.
I mean,
Coming from them, not surprising at
No.
all.
yeah, that's fair. God knows that Bow is permanently horny on main on Twitter. Not, parentheses, affectionate. I'm fine with that. I think it's great because normally it's hilarious. She really wants to get fucked by a werewolf. As do most VTubers, male and female, apparently, at this point. Either way, I'm here for it. I'm supportive of whatever the fuck they're doing. It's pretty cool. I'm going to have to listen to this later.
Yep,
So,
it's a really like poppy kind of electronic-ish song.
big EDM vibes. Kind
Yeah,
of thing.
it's good. I liked it.
Hell yeah. Very cool. All right, that's it for the original songs. Now we're on to covers. Chloe covered Habit. Sahana La Kuroe.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I think that's the artist.
Oh, okay.
Doko.
It's a dark video. It's one of those like intense sort of edgy pop songs, right?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it kind of swapped between being like pretty dark at certain points and then also like inspirational at the same time. Just catching like from the visuals, because there was a lot of art to it. Like it wasn't animated, but there was a lot of like art telling a story through it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot. It seemed to be about like being an outcast and like being rebellious and an outcast and like breaking free from like norms and things like that. That's
We
the
get a-
vibe that I kind of got from the video.
Mostly black and white video with some red eyes for Chloe, and she's walking around in a schoolgirl outfit, so it's anime.
Yeah. There's a lot of scenes of her like being in a classroom with like dark, scary looking faces like staring at her. So I mean, it's a really good song.
Yeah, it's sort of like an animated manga in a weird way, is the
Yeah.
way that the visuals go. It's really cool, though. I like it.
Yeah. And never forget, Chloe has an exceptional singing voice.
She really is a very, very strong singer.
Out of all of the Hololive talents, she's one of the ones that her singing voice is so drastically different from her normal speaking voice. It's insane.
Yeah. Her streaming voice is very different from that. So there you go. Check that out now. Obkatiekat finally released something I've been waiting on for a long time. She previewed it on a stream like 4 months ago, and I've just been hanging out waiting for it. It is her cover of Rolling Girl featuring Evil Neuro-sama.
Oh no, why is she there?
So the primary singing in this is done by Evil Neuro-sama, and it's really good. It's really good singing. The instrumentation, mastering, and everything else, I think for the most part, is all done by Obkatiekat. I know she did the instruments. I know she did the mastering. She also did the mixing. So all that was done by Obkatiekat, and then she also attributed some vocals to herself. There's a lot of growling in the background and some screamy stuff that's really cool. And so, yes.
I mean, it is per her normal style of things. It's like a metal version of Rolling Girl.
She does metal.
Yeah.
It's really good. This song works really well in metal.
It does. Yeah. So it's just really good in general. The music video is rock solid, very much a direct tie into the original music video. There's like it's all black and white until the end where Evil Neuro and Obkatiekat give each other a big strong hug. And then they like say the last lyrics of the song, and it's really cool. Yeah, it's fucking phenomenal. It's great. It's awesome. I love it. Go check it out right now.
Really glad to hear this. Like, it's one of my like all-time favorite Vocaloid songs.
Honestly, same.
I think the last 4 times I've replied to Obkatiekat tweets, I was like, "That's cool. Where's the Rolling Girl cover?" Like, I may have been a little annoying and obsessive about it, but I was really excited for this. It's my favorite Vocaloid song by far. So, all right, Elia and Kirispica of Videre fame have covered Q by Callie and Gura originally. This is a really cool cover. I don't know that the music video is it's very referential, but it's not as like animated as the original. But the singing is fantastic. Their cover game is on point. Basically, it's really good stuff. If you like Q, you're gonna like this version of it. It's a little different. It's just different enough that you're gonna be able to appreciate it in a slightly different way, frankly. So I say you should check it out as well. It's on Elia Stellaria's YouTube channel. Any thoughts on it? Anything? Did you guys get to hear this one?
Yeah, no? it was good. It's just their voices are like different enough that it definitely has a very different sound to it.
Yeah, I would agree completely.
Breaking news, Nerissa Ravenclaw first anniversary merchandise is now available.
Oh, God damn it. I don't have the money for this.
Ahem. Cool Summer Nights acrylic stand, a Going Out with Nerissa crossbody bag, Break Time with Nerissa tumbler, Jailbird plushie keychain, voice pack, and a bromide card.
A Jackie-style bromide card?
I know, right?
I've never seen one in person.
The voice pack is called Cool Summer Nights. It's Japanese and English. And Nerissa goes really hard on the voice packs.
God damn it. Yeah. $95 total price. Actually, not bad at all. Cool Summer Nights acrylic diorama stand is $21. Going Out with Nerissa crossbody bag is $31. Break Time with Nerissa tumbler is $21. Jailbird plushie keychain is $17 dues, and the voice pack $7.
The Hololive News app informed me of this.
Good app. Good app to have.
Good app. So there you go.
There you go.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
All right. You think we're ready for favorite stream moments?
No.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's
I'm glad the moment's now right. So, first of all, we start off with a stream I really fucking wished I had time to see. It's Advent's first year anniversary. I read the title, Poison Testing.
This is not at all what I was expecting.
They let Shiori decide the fucking stream.
They absolutely did.
No one else.
Surprised it wasn't just drinking bleach then.
No one else would be like, hey, what if we tested poison?
I thought my personal guess was alcohol.
Yeah.
It was not alcohol. Surprisingly enough, for a stream about titled Poison Testing, they were just making crepes.
Well, I mean, the French are poisonous after all.
Oui, oui.
Mokoko was extremely hyped about this. She loves crepes.
Oh, Moko John.
Oh, the crepes are a little cursed.
A little.
Is that wasabi, brother?
Is that turkey?
Oh, that.
So what they decided to do for this, they had sticks with a special ingredient listed on them. Everybody had to take one, and then they had to make their crepe with the secret ingredient.
It's chopped.
And then at the very end of them, they were all required to blind taste test each other's.
Bro, there's whole pieces of sushi in this crap.
There's whole pieces of wasabi in that.
That's, oh my God. I thought that was avocado.
No, that's wasabi.
Oh my God.
There's so much wasabi in there, it looks like it's avocado.
Well, this one just looks delicious. It just has fruit and ice cream.
Some of them were normal. One of them about put Mokoko in the hospital.
Oh no.
Like that one.
Is that cat food?
No, that's natto.
Oh, no, not natto.
They literally had to force Mokoko to do this. She did not
Mokoko,
want to.
very famously not a natto fan. Has tried natto many times. Does not like natto. To be fair, natto looks like cat barf. And smells like a dying fish. From what I'm told. I've not smelled it nor tasted it myself. All of that being said, I would try it. I have not, though.
I'm adventurous. I'll try anything once. Food-wise, not bungee jumping.
Oh. You managed to escape this time, my pretty. Good friend.
Wow.
So they had to eat gross crap.
Some of them were gross. Most of them were honestly normal. It was just the sushi and the natto ones that were like, okay, this kind of ruins everything.
Okay. So there you go. If you want to watch Mogo John almost die, there you go. That's one way to do it.
I guess.
Shall we jump into the one thing we all watched this week?
We gotta put this at the fucking start.
Ame Same Spelling Bee, which all of us were fucking hyped for.
Oh my god, we actually don't have enough time to talk about how much I want to talk about it. I love this one so much.
This is a stream of all time.
It is absolutely phenomenal. So everyone, for this stream to start off with, this was a Spelling Bee stream hosted by Ame and Same.
Which, first of all, Amelia Watson hasn't streamed in a little bit, so it's nice to see her come back.
Neither has Gura.
Yep, but that's Gura.
It's a day called it's a day that ends in Y.
Fairgirl's been streaming more often than Amelia lately, so that's kind of weird. But all the same, Ame Same is already like one of my favorite duos. These two buffoons just are morons together. So them hosting something is fantastic. Spelling Bee is such a fucking funny off-the-wall idea.
My favorite thing about them hosting this too is they started up like, it's like, all right guys, we're gonna do this cool event, and then both of them are like, hold on a second, what are we doing? Wait, we planned this out, this is our event. Wait, we don't know how to do anything.
So
Did they plan it?
So we should talk about, once we're done with the hype cycle, we're doing a Spelling Bee, here's the people who are coming. At this point, we're like, I'm already in. I'm like, this is such a goofy idea. I like the guests. This will be fun.
12 contestants.
I click on the video, and the first thing we get out of nowhere is a new 3D model debut of Puppet Ame and Puppet Gura, which I actually want to credit the artist real quick, if you don't mind me looking up.
Yeah.
The animator, sorry, I know the phrase to find it. These models were done by Noah Nimble, who has done a ton of animations before, just like a bunch of goofy ass ones. If you ever saw the one called Crony Gets a Little Wacky or the Adam Sandler incident, you'll recognize their art. I love the way this person draws Gura. So to see like their doinky Gura in 3D as like a weird ass puppet, oh my god, I'm immediately already over the moon. There's no way this can get better.
Until we get puppet versions of every contestant.
Yeah.
puppets
in many
and,
different
yeah.
like inspirational styles. Some of them were references to Smiling Friends. Some of them were references to just the Muppets.
So the start of the stream, even if you're not into the spelling bee idea, if you clicked on this just out of curiosity, it starts with like they show everyone in a portrait and there's a spotlight and they go over the first person. You're like, okay, what the fuck are they doing? It's just, yeah, these are the guests. Why are we hyping this up? And they stop on fucking Mokoko, shoot her with a explosion bullet, and now she's fucking Pim from Smiling Friends. And every single person who participated got a cursed model.
And in different styles too. They weren't even uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all different styles. They were all references to other like shows and stuff.
It's like Callie and Crony had the same style, and Fuwamoco had the same style. Like there's like a lot of duo styles for
Yeah.
things.
Nerissa and Kiara were both sock puppets, which was so good. 'Cause,
Nerissa
like,
being a sock puppet, holy fuck.
every time she would talk, because it's all based on live PNGs and stuff, so when they talk, their model would change and like light up, and then every time Nerissa would talk, her head would like flop around in a bunch of different ways, and same with Kiara, they would just like move around and stuff. It was very fun. It was just like the character models were all fantastic.
The
and wonderful.
tone of this stream changed immediately for me. It went from this is gonna be a funny spelling bee to tensions. Like, what are you going to do to her? I think the one I yelled the loudest for was when Nerissa got shot, and I went, no!
There were so
Sakurissa
many good
is my
ones.
wife now. I fucking love Sakurissa.
Big highlight is when Callie got turned into one of the Muppets, and then Crony got turned to a Muppet, and you just hear Callie go, we're the same species.
So good.
And we got so many good Crony moments in general, because she just fucking goes off.
Crony's a really strong part of this. My strongest person for this was definitely Gigi, actually.
Yeah, Gigi, who got to be Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of Gigi like at all, but this has changed my entire like preconception of her, and so like I understand her differently, and I want to watch a lot more Gigi.
So this is the best pocket for me to discuss it. I'm such a fucking meta analyzer. I like to think about how people collab and what their strengths are in the agency, and people who maybe are better solo but still like to collab. And when people collab, I like to pay attention to what they bring to a collab. I've been excited to see how Gigi develops, and I see what she does now when she collabs. She is the ultimate mirror. She will play the bit and eagerly find her role and never complain. You know when you're riffing with people and it's clear the guy wants a certain role and he's not willing to move from it, so you need to move around them? That's not Gigi. Gigi will find the funniest role and do that one and move if she needs to keep it funny.
She started a lot of them too.
Yeah, 100%. She loves bits. Fucking right away, like I fell in love with her at the end of the stream where she kept going, yes, my honorable judges. Just like such a kiss ass. I love it.
Offers to bribe them one time. They're like, why would you want to do that? And then she's just like, never mind, I'm the good guy.
Exactly.
Just
My
instant flip.
My absolute favorite from hers was when Cecilia used her Ask a Friend star for it. She asked Gigi for help, and Gigi spelled half of the word and stopped and said, all right, Cece, I'll finish the word for you. I'll do it right if you call me daddy.
Yeah. She was like, you're the Discord kitten now.
Oh no! I remember that part because she said, and I quote, stand behind me, kitten, daddy's gonna spell. I went to go pee and I came back to that.
Yeah, no, those two have their own fucking like lore now because they've collabed so much.
Oh my god,
It's
I forgot.
so good.
That moment was spectacular. Stand beside, kitten.
So good.
And he's like, and if you don't call me daddy, I'm gonna spell it wrong on purpose.
And then Cece's just like, daddy. Like she's just so fucking mad she has to say it.
Kiara must have been over the moon to see her doinky little sock puppets make a
I
comeback.
cannot imagine that she wasn't losing her mind.
Oh, she must have been so fucking happy.
Sock burbs. Oh, good old Sakiara. Either way, everybody had fantastic models. There were, again, so many good call-out moments. I'm going to go ahead and just say what my favorite part of this entire stream was. I guess before we get there, we can talk about who won. We'll just spoil it straight up for you if you want to experience this yourself, which you do, the stream is phenomenal.
Yes, just actually watch it. This is such a good one. Even just watch the first 20 minutes, fam.
I'm being honest, the winners don't even really matter for this because it went to a sudden death like special thing anyway.
Yeah, so after they got to the point where everyone was still alive except Fuwamoco, who was dead and on fire.
Fuwamoco, the only one to actually lose.
Yeah, she got knocked out, and she was also the only one that had a special animation for being knocked out. She was on fire and like dancing and screaming the whole time. So she was out. Everybody else was in for the final. The final was Spell, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yep. And unfortunately, more than one person knew how to spell that word.
Yeah, so then it came down to time, which was bullshit anyways, because Ame was having trouble typing the word out as they were spelling it.
Yeah.
So it was like, whatever. We all know who won. It was Gigi. There was no way she didn't win. She had like so many stars.
She knew she was actually really, really smart about spelling, and like it's definitely obvious that she's like just generally intelligent.
Yes. Like she knows what's up. Also, they did like a multiplier based on how many stars they had at the end of the first rounds. So Gigi just fucking destroyed at this. She was really good. Third place was Fauna. Second place was Nerissa and Crony. They tied for second.
Nice.
And a special mention got sent out to Bijou, who got 69 points.
Nice.
And then Bijou was like, "Oh, can I request something?" And they were like, "Sure." And they're like, she was like, "Can you set me on fire?" Because they all had fire animations. But Fuwamoco was the only one that moved.
Yeah,
it was the only one that was final, like
literally the only
entirely.
losing animation they made, and literally the only loser.
Yeah. It was. Wait a minute. Was it a setup?
So also important to note what the community has decided everyone's favorite moment. Mokoko spelling codependency.
I'm spelling it in my brain.
I hate to say it. I hate to be that guy.
So good.
I hate to reveal my sensibilities. Something about making them Pim has made them so much fucking funnier. Watching this little hyper optimistic go C-O-D.
It's that or Refrigerator.
Yeah, Refrigerator. Refrigerator was so fucking
Spell
funny.
refrigerator. Refrigerator. And that was Fuwamoco, I think, that spelled Refrigerator.
Yeah.
I also
Just so fucking funny.
love the ending where literally everyone's on fire and screaming.
Yeah, they ended it by lighting everyone on fire, which is appropriate.
Also, I missed this moment. It's right before the fires were starting. I literally missed it. I haven't watched it yet, but apparently they were asking everyone, "Hey, what's your best on fire impression?" And I guess they get to Bae.
Oh yeah, and Bae had been like not paying attention.
Yeah.
Or had gone to get water or something and come back, and she missed the point where they had put everyone that was all the contestants live again on stream.
Yeah,
so
they
she
just-
did not know she was on stream. At this point, everyone else knew they were on stream and they were talking just to fill up time because AmeSame were figuring out the scores. Bae comes back, doesn't know she's on stream, and is just like talking with them, and she's like tired and low energy and stuff. I know. I felt so bad because then like after they go to the next person, because they're going one by one, doing being caught on fire impressions, and then like after like two more people, Bae's like, Are we live? Yeah. And they're like, "Yeah, that's why we're doing this." And she's like, "Oh my God, I didn't know we were live."
Yeah, so like she's literally just being really candid because she thinks they're probably like, I've been so tired lately, guys. I'm just so fucking under the weather. I'm doing my best. We're live. It's like, no. Literally the only reason I haven't looked it up is like I feel bad seeing it even.
It's not as bad as you think.
I know it's not, but like it's like,
It does suck if you're ever live and candid and you don't know that you're live. It is a bad feeling, frankly, because you're like, "Oh fuck, what did I say? I wasn't paying attention," you know. But most of the time it's fine. Because,
Yeah, like,
again,
it's
especially
fine.
with her, like she's a little eepy. Like she's going on break soon because she needs a break.
Yeah, and I'm
It's
so
obvious
happy for that.
Eepy. There were also another good moment. There was another good moment with Bae where they forced her to spell acacia, which she has notoriously mispronounced as acacia.
So we really need to fucking mention, Gura said none of these are targeted. Every single one of them was targeted.
Every
Spell
single word.
buttocks.
They fucking Callie sucked every time to expel buttocks. And she went, "All right, Callie, your next word's hemorrhoids." And Callie immediately, "Don't ask how I know how to spell this. H-E." She spells angry. I love how she spells angry.
There are so many of them that were targeted. Gura swears that they were not.
Fuck
but
you,
they were.
Gura!
We know.
You gave Raora fettuccine.
She was lying. She was lying through her fucking teeth. Other funniest part, the definitions are from dictionary.com. The sentences were not.
Ame's just making shit up. It's pretty good.
Buttocks. I sure would like to touch a nice buttocks. Shut the fuck up, Kurt.
So good. My favorite point, now that we've talked about it, is after Gigi won, she got to make a request of the judges.
My favorite honorable judges.
Mume was brought in for the finals judging as well.
Yep, they brought her in as a surprise guest. This fucking spelling bee had a surprise guest.
The Mooms. And so Gigi was like, I would like, could you blow me a kiss? The judges. And so they all blow her. Oh, Gura was like, if you call us senpai, we will. And so, of course, she calls them senpai. Gura senpai, Ame senpai, Mume senpai. And Mume is like, I'm included? So then Gura and Ame blow her each a kiss. They go, chew. Or mwah. Or
Mwah.
whatever. And then Mume, like, they move Mume over onto her, and she goes, mwah. And Gigi, this is my favorite fucking moment of ever at this point, is Gigi just so fucking satisfied with a little fucking smirk on her Fraggle face. He goes, 3 kisses. And I rewatched her say that 800 times. I don't know if it's the intonation or just how fucking pleased she is or whatever. Just 3 kisses. It's just like, it's so fucking funny to me, and I don't know why. It's like a brain worm for me.
Oh no, I remember
Easily my favorite moment.
I know a fucking another moment. I think it's from this one where one of Gigi's words is biome, and she goes B-I-O-M-E, biome, and
Kiara freaks. Like, Kiara's like, she said it like I say it. Because Kiara always gets shit for saying it that way. Oh my god. This is one of the best streams. It's phenomenal. If you have not watched it, you owe it to yourself to watch it.
There's so much more to it too. There's so many good moments.
You can go on forever about it.
Like Fauna's smug model will never leave my brain.
So good.
Me.
Everything that she did
Looking
was
for
so good.
Looking for quotes. Hi, scared. I'm not scared. I'm Fuwawa. Everyone's just on their fucking A game, and it's so many fucking funny people.
I'm not scared. I'm Fuwawa.
It says a lot that fucking Crony is fucking escalating and wheeling off into the stratosphere, and I don't even have a highlight to mention. There's so fucking much.
It's constant. It's so good. Like, everyone's on their A game on this, except for Bay for like 10 seconds.
Get some sleep, Bay. Seriously.
Oh,
Did you know that Bay is a licensed pharmacist?
No?
Let me go to the Hololive Reddit. It like literally just hit right before the show. It's like one of the top things now. One moment. I'm quoting a fucking Reddit. Wow, I'm a genius. It's probably still up there. Hakos Bales had a pharmaceutical license.
Huh. Good for her. It's always important to have a career.
That is a pretty good path if fucking VTubing didn't work out. Point of view, my cousin's a pharmaceutical guy. But I think he swapped to cancer research. I do a VTuber podcast.
Yeah, we're successful. All right. If you guys want to do one more moment from the stream, you've each got one more you can do. Does anything pop up?
I've literally mentioned every single moment I love and adore.
3 kisses. That fucking destroys me. I don't have anything past that. That my brain shut off and hasn't turned back on since.
Actually, my favorite, one of my favorite ones was Nerissa had to spell kumquat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was so good too.
And she refused. She wouldn't do it. So she used her little star to make Fauna do it. And at the very end, she's like, I just didn't want to spell it because I was going to spell it and something that shouldn't have been on the screen.
No, what she said is she did C-U and she's like, I'm going to spell the rest of it in a row so there's not a word on the screen alone.
No,
that was what Fauna did do.
Yeah,
that's
what
what
she had to do.
KU. I'm going to do the last 2 really quick because I don't want this up like this. MQ.
But Nerissa admitted that at the end. She's like, I just didn't want to have to do it. So then Fauna screams into the mic, so you made me do it.
Yeah.
Sacrificial tree. It is what it is.
Mother Nature must always carry the burdens of man.
That's okay. She's a rap star right here.
So it's one of my favorite streams of all time now. It has a well-deserved 647,000 views.
Yeah. We got to pump those numbers up. You got to hit a mill. Let's get there, folks.
I can get it there.
God, what a good stream. You know what else was a good stream?
Yeah.
Featuring my Oshi, Kiara, was the fact that she got her assets out on stream. A brand new asset of a fan-made model of her workout clothes, but in 3D. There was physics involved.
I sure have seen the highlights.
It derailed the subreddit for a day straight.
Holy moly.
Physics, and she also said, I have sliders for this, and then proceeded to make sure she was not showing that on stream.
Yes.
She set it to medium and did not touch it.
Twitter was unopenable for a day for me in public. Goddamn. Yeah, if you want to watch Kiara do Miku boxing in 3D in the jiggliest outfit I've ever seen, and why the fuck wouldn't you? It's available. You can watch it now. It's great. Go check it out. There's not a whole lot that I can say with my mouth that a picture is worth 1,000 words, and at 30 to 60 pictures per second,
She does twerk.
there's a lot of talking happening here. Yeah, she does twerk, and she does it in the whitest way possible.
She does it a lot through the stream.
Go white girl, go. She has said in the past she is bad at twerking, and then demonstrated that she is indeed bad at twerking. But that's okay. I'm still here for it. I freaking love Kiara. It was a great stream altogether. She did the thing. Also, she had freckles she could turn on, and she fucking loved it.
Her shirt would toggle off too, but she showed chat for like 10 minutes, and then couldn't do it anymore.
And she's like, I need to put that back on. The other one was that whenever she moved her arms together, it moved her boobs. She had boob physics, and they squished together and went up, and she was like, oh, I can finally do it.
This model was like everything she ever wanted.
Yeah, it's just, she just loves the whole goddamn thing from start to finish. It's so good.
Hello, Cover Core. I have included model data. I was wondering if this can be what we do from now on.
No, denied. All right.
Notice of graduation.
No. Next up, Fauna did a rap speed run. She made a rap very quickly.
2 hours.
It was a diss track. It was against Rower as Coffee enjoying.
Yeah. Because Rower
Reeks of desperation from a tea drinker, I say.
I will say Fauna's rap hurt my feelings a little, so it worked.
And she called it bean juice and say that we're all idiots for liking it.
She said, I think the line that hurt the most is you can't reply because you're too busy sitting on the toilet. There's some good singers in that. Fauna was not actually fucking around.
All right.
So Romer's was like a funny little joke.
Yeah,
that
I listened
she
to
did.
it.
Fauna's, she spent 2 hours taking an immense amount of time and effort doing this.
Oh my god.
It was
man.
very well done.
I believe it. Fauna can put some fucking work in. I've seen her do it before. So there you go. If you want to check out Fauna's anti-coffee rap because you're a terrible person and drink tea, as I say after drinking a
Literally
mug
drinking
of
tea the whole
on the
time.
podcast today. There you go. You can check it out. Should I try it with the accent or no?
What?
No, God.
I can't even roll my R's. Nope, can't do it. Stronny Cuttles. Cuttles is the easy part.
Yeah.
You just drop the T's. Cuttles.
It's one of those words.
It's fun to see, but Stronny's hard, man. Oh, that's a toughie.
Yeah.
She's so
The name,
hard.
too.
Yeah, God, rock solid.
If I was
Hi,
Stronny,
Stronny.
I'd unsubscribe.
I'm sorry.
If I was anyone from VLR, I'd unsubscribe.
No, double subscribe.
I was-
That way you're subscribed twice.
Subscrumbled.
Subscribe with your 18 plus account too. Stronny Cuttles played Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with a shock collar.
For those of you who haven't seen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, not standard procedure.
For those of you who haven't seen Gushing Over Magical Girls,
Standard
shocking.
This was the preface to her shot collar ASMR she did. Members only. It's the only reason I know about this, because she was testing the shot collar in this stream.
You
Cool.
had a hard day at work, didn't you? What the fuck?
I don't think that's the sort of ASMR it was.
Stronny, what are you doing?
She's fucking winning, bro. She's fucking winning. Yeah. So she played Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I take it when she got one wrong, she got shocked.
Yes.
It's a very straightforward idea. My friends and I have for a charity stream that we do every year. Check us out. Switch.tv/slapdash entertainment. we have a shock collar that we use, and if we hit a certain like donation amount, I think it's like $50, $30, $25, something in there, then you get to pick someone, and they have to put the shock collar around their arm for 5 minutes while watching funny videos, and every time that one of us laughs, we get shocked.
I just don't want that classical conditioning in my brain.
It's terrible. It's a bad time for us, but it raises money for sick kids, and that's more important.
Well, she had the unfortunate
So
side
I
of
know
it.
how this goes, is what I'm getting at, I guess. It fucking
Yeah.
sucks.
She unfortunately had it. She had to have it around her leg, actually, because she said she has a heart condition, which
Oh my
would make
God.
it very dangerous.
We have trained medical staff whenever we do this, because we're like, no, we're not fucking around. That's why we don't put it around our neck, though, as well. We
Yeah.
put it around the arm, so...
Well, she unfortunately had to hit like a button to do it, and like halfway through the stream, she's like, "My brain is literally forcing me to not press the button right now."
If you crank it up, like, we were doing it on like 10 to 20% power on the one we had, and it still fucking sucked.
So 20 is the legal limit based on the comments that we're reading on her own video.
What, 20%?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the funny thing about hers was she started at 2 and worked her way up to 10 and found out that 10 is in fact not the limit. It keeps going.
It goes up to 99 usually.
She went up to 15 and decided that was too much and stopped.
I think that we usually do ours at like 10 is what we start at. So, in November, if you want to fucking shock me, then stop by the live stream. So yeah, that sounds painful and terrible. I hope she had a great time.
She said it started leaving marks on her leg after a while. So
It'll do that too. Yeah, that really sucks because like at first you're like, is this from the electricity? But usually it's just because the prongs are pushing into your skin for so long.
Yeah.
So it normally goes away pretty quickly, which is nice. At least I hope that's the case for you, Stronny. So here you go. If you want to watch Stronny hurt herself, there's your option. Ava Ananova from Vivid did a hand cam building a Hololive keyboard. She does some really cool streams. So there you go.
Yep. It was a nice little chill stream for me.
It was like a 2-hour stream, right?
Yeah. She didn't even come close to getting it built.
That
I watched
Good
for
thing she's
10
streaming
minutes
right
of it.
now as she finishes it. She's lubing switches.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
what-
watched her loop some switches on the last stream.
That's what she did for 2 hours on her first stream.
I don't know how to break this to you. There's no quick way to do it.
You need like some sort of power injector. You just go zert, zert, zert.
Some switches you can't do that, especially if you want to lube the springs.
She actually had like
Sounds like a failure of design.
Some switches you can do that.
Failure of design.
She actually had like the little special like custom little claw things to
Yep.
grab onto them,
Yep,
which made it easier. But
Yeah.
those are good.
Those are good to have, from what I understand. That's just like the flip of the puller, right? Usually.
I'm curious if she mentions what switches she's using because I'm a nerd.
If you're a keyboard nerd, this is definitely
Keys.
one to check out, though, because it's a really cool thing to watch her just go through and work on all this stuff.
she said something like a G Pro board in her first stream, but I tried looking it up and I could not figure out what it was that she was using. I found the only thing that ever came up when I tried searching was a Logitech one.
G Pro,
Logitech
Logitech,
G Pro,
mechanical G Pro, probably. I imagine that's not it because she's making like a custom. Unless that's like a keyboard she had in the past.
No, she says it was a pretty expensive one that she bought.
Logitech.
So.
If it is a Logitech, they are very expensive.
I don't know. I feel like
Those are all pre-built, so.
I have to make it a point then to watch just to come back to you with it filtered through my knowledge of this pointless hobby I love.
She says it at the beginning of her first stream,
Okay.
what keyboard she used, and I don't know keyboards. I couldn't pick up on it.
I know just enough to comment.
Well, Cameron, if you like that stream from her, perhaps you'd like her Midwest emo and post-hardcore karaoke.
Oh no. Oh wait, parts GMMK Pro. Oh, Black Inks. Those are really good. The Black Ink 2s.
And Hololive Gamers keycaps. She used to work at Hot Topic, which she talked about during her Midwest emo
It's making so much sense.
stream. Gave us some cool information about that. She's an ex-emo girl. She had ear gauges, studded belts, etc., etc.
I love her.
Are these the bands that she sang?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got Basement, Title Fight, Knuckle Puck, Chon, The Fall of Troy, who I've heard of, Hawthorne Heights, heard of that one, Cyan Var, Hail the Sun, The Story So Far, Sausen, who I've heard of before, I Set My Friends on Fire, it's I've heard of before, Dance Gavin Dance, heard of that before, and then Movements. So I don't know many of these. I don't listen to them. I think that emo is bad music. So, but I respect it.
You're safe with me, emo guys. I listen to a little bit, but I have none of these bands ever. But you're safe. You're safe with me. You can feel your feelings.
I can tell you which ones I know of because they're the post-hardcore bands. The Fall of Troy, I've listened to a pretty good amount. Sausen, I've heard of. I don't know many past that, I guess. But my favorite band is Alexis on Fire. I have no room to judge anyone because they're post-hardcore. So.
Yeah. I've really been enjoying her streams. She does weekly tech streams. She likes doing little crafting, building Legos and things, and she likes talking about like her, knowing a bunch about tech, and like a lot of her stuff is like half whatever she's doing and then half just chatting about random things,
which is always really cool. Like it's nice when you get that mix of two different things,
Yeah.
So there you go. That's pretty much all of our stream highlights of the week, I would say. I don't think I've got anything really big that I can throw in. Kilia did a sad karaoke stream the other day, and I could not suggest any sad songs because, like, the sad songs I wanted to suggest were too sad for any fun. But it's if you ever want to cry, just listen to Elephant by Jason Isbell. It'll make you very sad. That song is effective in what it wants to do. But yeah, that's kind of it for me, I guess. I can't think of any other streams that I watched outright. Cam, you have anything else?
I'm looking at my liked list. The clip where Mume can't stop quoting Smiling Friends. Good clip. Stop fighting. A good video where someone makes croissants. They're a bitch. That's not any VTuber stuff. That's just
I really liked Bao's video that she posted of her going through William Osmond's weirdo convention, basically.
Nick showed us that right before the stream.
Yeah, it was really good. What is it called? Something sauce. I don't remember. My brain is bad.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of weird stuff there.
Oh, fuck.
So good.
I didn't put this in the doc at all. It's kind of weird to mention. Lime Malicious put out a video where Jabroni Mike in person went to a zoo and showed her the zoo through camera. It's funny to watch an aggressively New York man and a woman pretending not to be British just watch animals. But what I loved about it is they both genuinely loved the animals, but in different ways. Like Limu saw an otter and she went, "Oh, he was so cute. He's playing with his little ball." And Jabroni Mike went, "Oh, what an adorable little fucker. He looks like he's shitting." Fucking love Jabroni Mike so much. I recommend it. It's a 20-minute edited video from Limu herself.
Koki, who's a VTuber, has laryngitis right now. I didn't mention this earlier. I should have added it into the doc.
Well, it's in the docs now. You just said it out loud.
Yeah. She's taking 2 weeks off or doing 2 weeks of silent streams until she recovers.
Don't fuck with laryngitis.
Yeah. Fast. I said it on Twitter, but also I'll say it on the podcast. Hope you have a swift recovery and it heals completely for you because that really sucks ass.
Yeah.
So.
I guess on the good side, I believe Shondo is back now.
Shondo is back as of today. Mozu is moving. She's in the middle of her move now. So we've got some, I guess, a couple last minute stories.
Yeah, Mozu posted a little 1 minute update video just saying, "Hey, we're in the middle of moving right now. Things will hopefully be better very soon."
There you go, which we're all excited for. So yeah, that's pretty much the podcast. I want to thank everybody who watched. We always really appreciate it when you watch. If you enjoy what we're doing, likes are always loved and comments are greatly appreciated. That way we can respond to you and say, "Hey, thanks for that. That's really cool. We're glad you're doing that." Or you can tell us where we've been wrong, which is also really important for us because we try to be as honest as we can and be as factual as we can when we're having fun here. So comments are always really appreciated for that. If you want to watch or if you want to check out our Twitter for any updates outside the podcast on what we're doing, where we're going, we'll probably be posting pictures from Otakon this weekend. Then we are at Super Chats Pod on the Twitter. I don't care what's his name says. It's not X. You want to chat with us directly? We have a Discord link down below. You can hop on there and literally chat with us. Sometimes we appear in the voice chat. It's fairly rare, I'll be honest, but occasionally it does happen. And also, in the meantime, there's a general chat. There's memes, which you can feel free to meme up with us. It's very fun there. There's an audio version of the podcast if you are on the go. It's on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you like what we're doing, please leave us a 5-star review on those. That way we get bumped up in the algorithm. For the first time this week, you can Google Super Chat, you can go to youtube.com. If you type in Super Chats, we come up.
Oh, really?
Our list of podcast is at the top now.
We are real.
We are real.
You can
We
search for us.
exist. We were unsearchable for our entire existence until like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Does this mean, after all these years, I'm finally allowed the hope?
Yes, but Dad's never coming back with the milk. So,
You bastard!
there's a joke in Iron Man 3 that I laughed too hard at in the theater, and everyone looked at me.
That's a worse feeling.
No, it's the best feeling because I didn't care. Because the joke was like Iron Man crashes into this kid's garage, and the kid's just like telling him about his life, and he's just like, yeah, mom's doing this, and then dad went to the gas station for scratchers. He must have won. That was 3 years ago. I fucking died. I was laughing louder than everyone, and people were staring. Because that is the funniest fucking joke. If you ever want to know how fucking dark my humor gets, that's not that far. Anyways, if you enjoy what we're doing here, please feel free to share us around on the internet. Tell people about us. We're trying to do more, trying to get big number. Big number make brain happy.
We exist because enough people are watching it to justify us dedicating much of our time to it. We are very ego-driven. We are basic people. We feel almost no humanity with our fellow man.
Yeah, I detest humans.
The only thing that really gets us off anymore is public attention.
That being said, if we've got the people we've got, or if we've even got 5 people watching, if we got 1 people watching,
I spend enough time on this every week that it's a part-time job.
keep watching so we can pay Carlos someday. The man needs it.
I don't get good sleep on Tuesday nights because I edit the audio until it's done.
There you go.
The audio. No, I don't actually do Carlos's job. No, I just make the audio sound good. Good luck, buddy.
But you know what we all do? We all celebrate birthdays.
We do.
Like August 4th, Nanashi Mume of Hololive EN. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
August 5th, Shylily of Independent. Happy birthday.
Of gamer subs. Shut the fuck up. Independent, my ass.
I think she's associated with Mythic too, but I'm not positive. August 7th, Katarina Cutie from Idol. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You scare me. And August 8th, Toka Yamitoa from Hololive JP. Happy birthday. You have a cool chair. That's it for birthdays. That's it for the podcast. We'll see you next week. Bye.
See ya.
I have to think of something funny to say. The podcast just can't end.